We leave it?
Indeed, we leave a.
Oh, leave it.
Oh, wait, I did not think this through, did I?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Well.
I need a cigarette.
There.
I'll be back.
Well,
Well, okay.
You're not gonna say the bit.
Wait, which bit?
Never mind.
guys didn't rehearse.
Yeah.
We did not.
We did not.
I thought we did sufficient rehearsing before, but clearly that was wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I can talk about my thing since we completely missed up that one. You know, Hifumi,
Mm-hmm. You.
she's not as good as I am. Like, she can't handle poles or end caps or even strip the way I can.
You know what? Fair enough. She does play shogi well, and that works tactically, but I mean, like you said, you're better with poles and stripping, turns out.
What the fuck?
What the fuck are we even talking about here?
It's fine. Probably.
What, you guys don't know color guard?
I know color guard. I was in GRTC.
Alright then. So you should know about stripping and poles.
I left that party past, man.
Fair enough.
Oh no.
Start.
We're all gonna die tonight.
Just for
don't
those
say
in
that.
chat, I'm just gonna, and also for the VOD people, color guard, is flag, has to do with tossing and moving flags a lot. That's
Oh, that
basically.
color guard.
Huh?
What other color
Bad
guard did you
color guard.
think?
There's another color guard in the military. That's what I was thinking.
Oh.
Not the military kind.
Flag toilets, let's go.
The marching band kind.
I mean, I was a rifle twirler.
We also have rifle tossing.
Yeah. Came
Uh,
first to state in 2012.
There's all sorts of things that are involved in color guard, including rifle tosses, parallels, 45s, which are, I hate 45s, doubles, triples. If you know the terminology, you understand what I'm talking about. If you don't, it'll go over your head. That's also fine. But the important ones was pole being the metal part of the flag, end caps being the ends of said poles of the flag, which can sometimes need to be replaced or reweighted. Then there is stripping, as in stripping the silk. So the silk being the flag part of a flag, and stripping, you just drag it, you gather it, the flag with your hand in one swell swoop. That's the idea. By having your hand like run against the pole. I covered everything that I mentioned, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. So, was there an innuendo there? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But were we technically talking about color guard? Also, yes.
It's like, was there an innuendo? Yes, and that's why it's in banned in color guard.
Right, and this has been your introduction to Color Guard.
I can also talk about, like, since we're talking about marching band, fingering.
Excuse me?
Hey, yo. Hey, let's
The
play some D&D.
positions for the positions that you use, your hand needs to be for certain notes.
I know about that because my son plays trumpet.
Thank you! Okay. Someone gets it. Anyway, those are my lewd jokes that are technically not lewd, but also in this particular thing, innuendos for the purpose of it. Anyway.
Right. So,
Did I break Draco?
You broke almost everybody's here.
well, I did not do the pre-roll, so the ad is playing now. To everyone in the future
It's okay,
watching,
we can have more.
I'm sorry.
Did you guys see, like, yes, share you guys this. Look.
Yeah!
This,
Except
call
without
this-
flying! Or hitting a blimp.
this, the Jessica Rabbit, Roger Rabbit, Lola Bunny theory. That I'm like, I really like this idea, but also it's weird that Bugs would have romantic feelings for a character that's basically the daughter of one or two of his closest friends.
Yeah! Yeah!
I do not know how to do this, and I don't think I'm tall enough to do this. But I want to try doing that.
Well, since the ad's still going, my food finally arrived, so I will be right
Yay!
back.
I'll be
Damn. The back catch of that was amazing.
I know! The backhanded catch! I've done backhanded catches before, but not for any crazy toss. At least I don't think it was a crazy toss. I think sort of a 45. And also once for... Once that's... I don't even think you would consider it a toss. It's like behind the head, drop into your other hand type thing. But also the silk needs to rotate. Welcome back.
That's what.
Yeah,
I was
that's a
talking
rifle toss!
about. I used to do that.
That looks like summer rifle rather than winter rifle. Oh, also there's a difference between summer and winter rifle. Summer rifle because you're in the elements, usually doing rifle tosses and such or performing. You are going to be using a wooden, like almost entirely wooden piece
Yeah,
that looks like a rifle.
I actually had the wooden rifles, but they're the actual rifles, but it was all gutted out.
Ah.
I
No,
got
the,
hit in the head with one of them in our state competition, squad competition at state. I got hit in the head.
Really?
Yeah, but I did not drop the rifle. I caught it behind my back after I got hit and kept on spinning.
Wait, okay. After stream, I need if you're okay with it, we need to talk about color guard and marching band.
Okay.
Is that I'm like I already like sent Draco like a bunch of videos of my performances back when I did color guard.
I don't even think I have any of those videos anymore. I don't even have none of those videos anymore. That's from when I did it was Graduated 2012. So 2020, 2008 to 2012 is when I did it.
There might be videos.
There might be, but I had to dig deep to find those. It's probably still on MySpace, probably.
It's not on YouTube?
No, I don't think so.
What's MySpace?
I have returned.
You make me feel older, Luna.
And also, to answer your question, back in my day, we had a social media called MySpace. And you could use coding to change the layout of your page. It was much more customizable than your Facebooks or your Twit-Twats or whatever they're called now.
You're not wrong. You can have banger music playing. You can have
Every
animation.
single friend of mine in high school, when I was we all had we had the MySpace pages, and we all had it where it's like, hey, look, we're gonna have the Matrix background as our thing, and make it all look really cool and stuff.
That does sound cool.
My MySpace, I had lots and lots of dragons around. I know, shocking. Everyone is absolutely floored at that revelation. And then I changed it for Halloween and put like pumpkins and all sorts of spooky stuff all over the place, and then I never touched MySpace ever again. So if it did still exist, there would probably be some Halloween-y thing going on under my name.
I wonder if I could find that video now.
Yeah, like when I was a kid, my mom did not trust YouTube because she's like, I heard that YouTube gives viruses to your computer, which was not unfair to think of at the time. So, to get around the fact that I couldn't watch YouTube on YouTube.com, I just went to my best friend's MySpace page because he had the YouTube plugin on his MySpace. And the best part is that you could watch whatever you wanted. It did not count toward viewing history. That.
Hoshi, I'm gonna DM you marching band stuff.
Okay.
Alright, but with all that said and done, we've been going at it for a while. Who wants to do the recap for inspiration?
I can do it. I spent my last game.
Go for it. We're gonna need it today.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna need it.
What?
Especially because of the plane. I think you might be able to pull it off. Anywho. So last time we just got done talking with Godfrey, as he was telling us about the other knights that needed tasks done so they can safely pass away or move on. We first started to talk with Warwick, their squire, and he basically just wanted to go on an adventure, or he wanted to feel like a knight, go on an adventure, save for damsel in distress, or whatnot. So what he wanted to do was come with us on an adventure. So we agreed to let him come with us. So he started showing us around where everybody else was. Then we talked with Sir Robin. Yeah, Sir Robin. And he wanted us to find his descendants. And he ended up giving us a crest to to get to them. And the last thing we know that for a clue was they were in Velaki. Then we went to go see. Actually, before we went to go see Elric, when we got to the roof, we got shot up by Ghost. Mostly Kai and Evie. Evie was having a little bit hard times, which kind of surprised me a little, because Monkey, imagine out. Fine. Oh, okay. Monk, they thought they would be able to catch it, but we ended up rushing the door, and surprisingly, Kardec was able to kick the door in and not Kai, which I'm still eventually gonna give him shit for. But as we got there, Borwin told the ghost that we were friendlies and here to help them. So we end up just going up the top of the tower to see Elric. When we got there, he told us he was one of the raised hunters. And he wanted to go find the rock that was down the south. So we took him up on the offer to go find the rock and kill it with him. And take Bullet with us. It kills 2 birds with that stun. Then after that we went to go talk to Damien, as he was over by the edge of the castle, as we saw he was standing next to a ballista. And seeing the ballista in disarray and destroyed, I want to fix that thing up really nice with the assistance of Bolt. As I know where we can get the 10 pounds of iron. We got the rope, I got the smith tools. Bolt can probably make the carpenter tools. And we can just cut down trees on the way back. But from there, we told him we decided to help him out as well. From there, we told Elric and Bo we will meet them by the pass, by a bridge leading up to the south mountains, so we can go find the rock. We told him to at least give us 2 to 3 days so we can at least go get another item of power, which was the sword. And give us time to see what Strahd actually wants with us. From there, we moved on to what was that town?
Correct.
Yes. We made our way to Trex. And as we got there, we were somewhat not welcome, as I know that they don't like outsiders, and we all don't look like them. Most of us look more animal-like, so they probably think Slow Turns to Roll looks like werewolves. But since we actually did them a favor without actually knowing, as getting their wine supply back, the Bersermiger let us in. And he also gave us a welcome to stay at his home for the night. But we told him our business as we went to go talk to the Abbey in the church. And as we got up there, we saw these atrocious looking half-breed creatures as me worrying about the 3 kids. Hopefully they're okay. But we was able to talk with them instead of actually trying to hurt them to go in. As we made our way in, we saw through a window a woman looking like she's yes, doing the do with a man. But we kept on walking. Kai used his little see no evil, see no good, or some shit like that. Or was it Rahul? He sniffed something. It was one of the two of them. But one was giving off celestial vibes and the other one demonic. As we made our way around into the building, we saw another one of those beasts chained up, and it did not look good. I'm not gonna lie. But we went up into the office or kitchen, where that place was.
It was a dining room.
Dining room. And we saw the alley with a abomination stitched up woman, which he told us was a flesh golem, or what he would like to say, the woman Strahd fell in love with, Tanya, I believe it was.
Tatiana.
And he asked us to help him find someone with green eyes to add to the stitched up woman that that thing's just disgusting. It's abomination. It needs to die. But he was able to answer some questions for me. That the 3 children are here in Barovia. Unsure if they are captive. But they're not in the possession of Strahd. But knowing that's a high level spell, he is really strong. But I don't think he should still live. Because he's hiding the sword that we're looking for behind a wall. And he says if we take it, he will try to kill us. And at this point,
To be fair, he said he would defend himself if you tried to take it by force. And he did not want to give it to you.
that still says he wants to kill us. God.
I mean, self-defense, that's all I'm saying.
Winks. But now we're heading back to the Burtonmaster's house, and we need to talk to how to settle this. And that's all I got.
Alright. One final correction. You said it was a celestial and fiendish. It was actually celestial and undead that were in the room. Also, it looked like they were talking. But other than that, solid recap. Take your point of inspiration.
A strong
I
word.
gotta give you props for doing that entirely.
So that
Hey, you probably doing that.
Yeah. And for the Antonius recap version, toss me over yonder. Is my life what you wish me to ponder? When the dragon dreams its dream, within its rightful tomb, the light of Arkenvost will beam and rid this land of gloom? Frost of Delbon course through my palm, mimic curse doth flee, but iced break doth be. Xenophobia has no place here. Strange screams from the abbey we do hear. Strange mixed beings, creatures, beasts. For some reason, I did not finish my statement on that one, but that's the one that I had.
All right.
Sir.
So I take it you guys are just gonna go straight to the Burgomaster's place. There isn't really a whole lot to do here in Kretsk otherwise.
Not
I'm
only
going
that,
to the
there's
pool.
We did do a full rest.
No, you're going
No,
to do
no,
a
we
full
didn't.
rest.
Okay.
that's why we're going to the Burger Box house because we didn't have a full rest.
And Bron, you were saying something?
Yeah, bro wants to go to the pool.
Oh, you want to go right
The-
now?
I mean, I don't think it's too late in the evening.
Huh?
Bro just wants to try, see what happens at the pool and maybe, I don't know, sleep on it afterwards. But might as well do it right now.
Could go with him. If you want.
He can't. I'll go. I'll go too.
Anyone's free to join.
Is there a tavern?
No, and not in Kretsk.
Dang it. Is there any place that would enjoy a performance?
I mean, it's pretty dour here.
From us?
I don't think
Listen,
these
my-
people who are afraid of, beast folk are going to be so keen about a talking cat trying to perform for them.
It's a weird cat.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm
mean, you could-
the werecat.
They don't know that.
It's true. They don't. They don't see tabaxi in this area, like, ever, basically. Especially because they
Yeah.
don't let people into the city if they're outsiders.
They don't let the back say that. They don't see Dragonborn. They don't see real.
Wait, above game. I'm a little confused by the xenophobia because, like, there's clearly beings inside the church that are.
Yeah, but no one has gone in the abbey
Yeah,
for
behind a wall.
years. They
Did you
just
see
know
screams
that.
from up there?
Yeah, they know that their screams heard, the bell rings at regular hours, and that the abbot lives up there doing something. They have no idea that there's partial animal humanoid creatures in there. They just know they don't want to go anywhere near there because of, the screaming.
That makes more sense.
I mean, would you?
Yeah, got a point.
Okay.
What kind of town has no booze? Like, tavern to perform?
This one.
One that has been cut off from its alcohol supplies for a while now. So
Also,
they wouldn't have it right now.
this city is on the very edge of the mist. They want to try to keep themselves very protected. They're afraid of what the devil can do. So they're trying to be self-sufficient.
In a way, I can actually see that hurts.
I mean,
Self-sufficient does nothing to my talents.
maybe
Look,
you can
buddy,
try
this
that
is
another
sadly
time.
not the place to do that. I'm pretty sure that we're gonna get attacked tonight if we're not careful.
That could be a possibility.
Like, literally anywhere else, I wouldn't even think about that. But the fact that they actively apparently hate all species that aren't human or maybe even elf, there's a good chance we're gonna probably get thrown out of this city.
Not without good reason. They are often attacked by werewolves. I'm going to make my way to the pool.
Right, and sounded like everyone was going to follow you there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's probably best not to let
Sorry to go-
everybody split off.
So someone has to
Sorry,
make
would
sure you
not
don't
want
drown.
anybody to split off.
All right, I'll move y'all over there, and I'll describe how it looks. I imagine Raul's going to be in the front, considering he wants to go here to take a dip.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I just gotta grab one final thing. Let's see, it should be in here, I believe. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. Okay. Even under the gray skies, this pool at the north end of the village shimmers and sparkles. Near its shore sits an old gazebo on the verge of collapse. A wooden statue of a mournful, bare-chested man, its paint chipped and faded, stands in the gazebo, with arms outstretched as though waiting to be embraced. But before you can react to the sights before you, you hear a whinny in the sky. And you look up and you see a horse, a black horse with a fiery mane, with an individual you're all very familiar with riding upon its back.
Oh gosh, no.
As you see,
No.
bring to. Oh, is it not playing? Dang it!
I mean, I hear it.
Okay, chat can't hear it. Let me refresh for them.
We didn't even say his name.
I mean,
But
someone
the
said
other
his
guy
name
did.
earlier.
Yeah, Abbot said his name like 3 times.
Very liberally.
It's okay, guys. I'm in the front.
So, you notice as this horse whinnied, any people that were out are now in their house. Gone. You are the only people here. Guards stand at their positions on the walls, spears pointed but quaking in their boots. As Strahd rides down on his horse Bucephalus and stands between you and the pool. Ah, if it isn't my favorite adventurers, it has been a while. Haven't heard from you in a bit, but it's fine, you still have some time. Oh gosh, what was it again? I think it's a day is all that's left, isn't it? No, 2 days. Tomorrow will be 1 day. But that's not why I'm here. I'm sure as you're all aware, I have heard about what's been going on in the Abbey up there. And, well, I'm sure you want to deal with it, and I want to deal with it. But I've decided to give you a choice, Raoul. He looks at you, ignoring the others for the time. I'm going to give you a choice. You can bathe in this pool and get memories back from your past life. But while you're doing that, I will deal with the Abbot and that thing. I will take the Sun Sword and the seed that is within it and move them somewhere else. Or you can take the Sun Sword and the seed, but I'm going to make it so this pool cannot work as it once did. It is your choice to make. Your friends are free to counsel you as you like, but the choice is yours and yours alone. I'm curious what you shall pick.
Raul's just gonna look at him. Like before, Raul looked scared while looking at him, but right now he doesn't look so scared looking at Strahd. And Raul just asked plainly, "Is there something wrong with me just trying to reclaim my memory?"
Oh, nothing at all. It's just... you're clearly going after a weapon that could be used against me. So I'm curious whether or not you value your memories that you have lost, or a weapon that could be used to kill me more. See where we stand, as it were. I mean, my offer is still open even if you grab the Sunblade. Maybe you'll change your mind. But considering that you've gotten items of power already, you lucked into one, so I can't necessarily fault you for that, but you're actively seeking one now. I want to know if this is just curiosity, if it's something you don't necessarily care particularly about, or if you're actively trying to hunt me. If you choose to take your memories instead, I'll know that this is not necessarily the forefront of your mind. That we still are on an even footing for negotiation and possibly taking my job. If you take the blade, I know that I need to be a bit more persuasive, as my life could potentially be on the line. So like I said, I'm curious. Which do you value more, Raoul? Your memories of your past life? Or the means to fight me?
Can I roll an insight on Strahd?
You certainly can.
Because I actively thinking, like, is he afraid of what I may find in the pool? 8!
Yeah, you can't quite read him. And, Zio, I'm gonna need you to roll stealth. You're not exactly the most subtle with your, moving.
Oh no, he's not trying to be subtle. He's just doing it. Just looking at him while doing it.
I will try to be subtle. Try to be the keyword.
Strahd is going to look at you then, Zio. I would prefer if no one gets into the pool before Raoul makes his decision. He's the one who wanted to go in after all. Doesn't seem fair to jump ahead of him.
So I was
Can I
getting in the
have
water.
Bardic roll a insight check on him as well? 'Cause I'm curious.
Oh yeah, everyone is free to roll an insight on him at this time.
Zio looks at me and says, "Who said I was trying to get in the water?"
You're moving toward it, I just made an assumption. You know, that's on me.
Damn it. Damn it.
To anyone?
Okay, let me...
Go Bolt!
I
And a
realize I
17.
didn't grab my dice, so I'm gonna...
2 17s and a 21.
The funny thing is that if you roll below a 2, I think we can actually roll better.
Okay, and then let's see what that is. Interesting. Okay. So, Antonius, Bolt, and Kai. Strahd is giving you, or well, Bolt specifically, this ultimatum out of a genuine curiosity to see where all of you stand at this point, but there's something else to it. It's possible that maybe he doesn't want Raoul to get certain memories back. Although, again, to be fair, there is a weapon that is very harmful to him in the Abbey that you could be claiming. So this could be just a defensive measure. But you're not sure exactly why he wouldn't want Raoul to get his memories back unless they knew each other in a previous life, and he just doesn't want that information getting to him, maybe? That's the best guess you could make with the information you have now, and his actions at this time.
Zio will pull out a water scan as he's still moving towards water.
Strahd is
Why
going
are you
to
going? I have a better stealth.
Strahd is going to move directly in front of you.
No,
Bucephalus
I don't
is
think-
going to stand between Raoul and the pool. Strahd is going to stand between Zio and the pool. But go ahead.
I don't think it's very fair that you're trying to make us choose, considering that we're going into your house. You have all the advantage.
But that's if you decide to even accept my invitation, which I don't know for certain. You're getting close to the end of the deadline, after all.
Well, have this as a show of good faith. We're going into your house, and we don't know you. So obviously we want something to protect ourselves.
Roll persuasion. I'm gonna say with disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
18.
And that would be plus 15. I suppose that is a fair point. If you are curious about your past life, I could just tell you. Raoul, I did know you in a previous life. I would have saved this for when we were having our meeting, but I don't have a problem with telling you now.
Would you rather to save that for the meeting, then? Because I remember a couple of days ago, when we saw you and Yesterhill, looking at the castle beyond the mist. I recognized it too, but I don't know where.
Ah,
So I have a feeling I may have known you, but again, I am, you are the Lord of the Lands, so I want to be amendable if I can. I'm not sure if that was the right word, but I'm just trying to be polite.
I am the ruler of these lands. I have given you this choice to make. I understand the desire for wanting to make sure you're defended. But understand where I'm coming from. People are going to be coming into my home with a weapon that could do me great harm.
Oh, please.
Do you say that out loud?
Then
Please
Who?
don't say that.
Strahd
Who?
will turn to you, Kai. Something wrong?
You're practically a god of this world.
You have a very
You're-
high opinion of me.
I've seen the way people talked about you.
Yes. I never wanted to be a god. A monster. But we deal with the cards we're dealt, huh?
Agreed.
I am aware that you are familiar with part of my past. The Abbot told you some of it. About the loop that I am constantly in. Watching Tatiana in various different forms die before me. I would have waited for our meeting, but the hell with it. I'll give you the offer now. Centuries ago, I was going to marry a beautiful woman named Tatiana. We were madly in love with each other. Raoul, you were the captain of my guard in the past. You were like a little brother to me. Practically grew up together. You did have feelings for Tatiana, but we worked through it. You were the best man at my wedding. We were finally going to be wed. But unfortunately, as is often the case with political people of high political power, people got jealous and attacked me on the day of my wedding. The guards that were there, along with Raoul, well, that wasn't your name at the time, obviously. Let me grab that name. Back then, you were Andre Diminiski. And I will copy that into Roll20, so you have that spelling. Where are you? There you are. The two of us fought valiantly, but it looked like we were going to lose. And at that time, I heard a dark voice in the back of my head. Vampire. The god of vampires offering me a deal. If I drank the blood of someone close to me, he would give me the power to save my love. And in a moment of weakness, I took that deal. And I see, looking at you, he looks at Zio, Kardak, Bolt, and he didn't notice where you had gone, but he now looks at you, Antonius. I see you
Dang
all
it.
have made deals similar to mine. You've made the same mistake as I have. I took Vampire's deal, and I killed you, my closest friend, to save the woman I loved. But I managed to beat them off, but my Tatiana, she saw me as a monster. She ran in fear. I tried to tell her that I was the same man she loved, and I watched as she fell to her death. Dark clouds swirled around, and Barovia has been trapped here ever since. I have for centuries seen Tatiana come back, hoping that maybe things would be different. But it seems the dark powers in control of these lands, truly in control of these lands, enjoy watching my suffering. Time and again I've watched her die. Sometimes people kill her just to spite me. Sometimes sheer acts of random accidents happen. Sometimes adventurers that come through have killed her. It is different every time. But every time I see her die in front of me, I die a little more inside. I wanted to hire all of you to, one, bring Tatiana, bring Irina to me, so that I can remind her of her past life, so that we can try once again. And I want you to help protect her during our marriage. If I can bite her and turn her into a vampire like myself, I think the dark powers will grow bored of this area, and it will finally be free from the mists. This country will be free to join back with the world. No longer will I have to watch the woman I love die again and again and again. That is what I wanted to offer all of you. Help free me from this nightmare. Help free the people of these lands.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
If this is an earnest offer, why not give her decision herself? Seems like that's the only thing that you've neglected to mention of late, is if all this was also, or was what she wanted as well.
Sometimes I don't get to Tatiana before her untimely end. But every time that I have found her and talked to her about her past life, she comes to my side. Souls are constantly being recycled into new vessels in these lands. I believe in my heart of hearts that once she knows, once she remembers who she once was, she will want to be with me again.
And what would happen if we were to say no?
Well, if you say no, then I will know that you are my enemy, that you are working against me. You're already grabbing items of power that could be utilized against me. I'll have to be a bit more forceful when encountering you. You are in my lands. Nowhere is safe from my wrath.
That's the type of shit that exactly why I want to get that sun sword. Because you could flip on a dime.
If you do my job, I have no reason to attack you.
Call it assurance.
Draco, can I roll another insight?
You certainly can.
Going to as well.
Yeah.
Also, I did whisper something. I don't know if that'll still valid or not.
That 20, let's go!
God damn.
Darn, I can't read this guy.
He is really good at keeping things close to the chest. Let's see, that would be... Oh my god. So,
All right.
I'm gonna say above...
nat
Oh,
20.
god damn. So I will say above board for you, Daluna. Because of his modifier, his roll is your nat 20. So, because there is no crit success with skill checks, it kind of cancels each other out in this instance.
Like Bolt?
But Bolt, on the other hand, has a nat 20.
That tells me something important, though. His modifier for wisdom is also 0.
Not necessarily. You don't know what I rolled. He just rolled the exact number that you rolled with your crit. I could have rolled anything. An 18, a 16, could have been lower than that, maybe a
10.
14, a 15, or a 10. You're not quite sure what that modifier is, but for everyone who rolled under a 20, Strahd is being very genuine here. You can tell that he's very hurt by having to watch the woman he's loved die over and over again for centuries. You can't imagine how painful that would be. Zio, especially you. You've seen your loved ones die. Imagine doing it over and over and over and over again for centuries.
Zio was going to say something about that in a second.
Meanwhile, Bolt, there's definitely a grain of truth to what he's saying, but there's something he's hiding from all of you. You're not sure what, but it is it's close. There's very subtle tells that you pick up on. You notice that he looks at Raoul every so often. Like, of course, when he mentions him in his past life, he looks at him, but he's keeping an eye on him while he's telling this story to see how it's affecting Raoul specifically.
Bolt will raise his hand.
Yes, Bolt.
He'll keep his hands up. He's just gonna, kind of come close. So, hypothetical question.
Mm-hmm.
If we agree, if we hand over Lane's into Kardec, what's her name?
Irina.
If we give you Irina, what exactly will happen to her?
Well, we will be wed. I would like you all to try and continue protecting her from any possible threats that could come along. And I will turn her into a vampire like myself. She will be immortal, and our love will continue forevermore. The dark powers...
What happens after?
you go ahead.
Like, Kardec actually, interrupts him. And what happens after you turn her into a vampire? For us, specific.
Well, I suppose I would still be ruler here, but I would need to find an adjunct so that we could properly honeymoon. See the lands that we have been locked away for so long from. Eventually I would come back to run the lands again and try to pick up the pieces that have been damaged after all this time. I've been chasing Tatiana for so long that I admittedly have been neglecting my duties. Unfortunately. People see me as a monster and I can't blame them, honestly. I feel like...
Zio will cross his arms and look at Strahd. I understand where you're coming from with watching your loved one die. Granted, I had that problem as well. I watched my son and my wife die. And now I have the power to bring them back, if I wanted to. But then it goes to the same problem you're going through. If I bring them back, what's stopping them from dying again?
Well,
That would drive any man crazy.
the difference here is that if I turn her into a vampire, she'll be immortal like myself. We'll be able to live forever.
What if she has feelings for another?
His expression
That was actually-
darkens.
That was actually going to be my next. well. What if she says no? You can't force her the same way you can't. If you're hiding something from us, better think about it, be on the same page.
I'm going to roll something. See how well he
Like
can
you
hold his
notice,
composure.
like you all notice that Karnak is speaking with a calmness that you haven't seen all day from him. He's been very, like I said, the game, like he was very, like, or genuinely scared. This is a different side of him, and it's one that specifically Hoshi, Chaco, and Draco, you saw it in his father
Hmm.
when he was talking to Hector.
Strahd is very... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So I rolled really low on this. So you all see without an insight check. He is trying and failing to hold back anger. Well, if there was another, I would have to destroy that individual. And unfortunately, if Tatiana, or the vessel that she is in, at this point Irina, did not want to be with me, I would unfortunately be forced to watch her die again. And have the cycle repeat. Again.
Now, this brings up a question for me. You said that when people in Barovia die, their soul recycles into a new, correct?
Correct.
For the ones that kept on killing Irina, well, Tatiana, was there a specific person that was involved in it? Or was it someone or somebody else that she loved other than you?
Do you mean
And
in
the
the
result-
original incident, or in these countless deaths over the years?
The countless deaths over the years.
Like I said, it has been different every time. Sometimes it's an accident. Sometimes people actively kill her.
I think he's talking in sense of the original.
In the original incident, she ran away from me, the monster that I had become, and died on her own. The individuals that attacked me, and Andre, and all of my guards at that point, they died before we were dragged into this hell. I do not believe they have gotten new vessels over the years. But I could be wrong. I'm not exactly up to date on who is where and such.
Bolt whispers into Karnak's ear. Should we tell him about the revenants?
So, question.
Keep it close, chest. Like that's what you hear in it. Like,
So,
I'm gonna need you
These-
to roll deception to try and keep that
ooh,
quiet.
can
I-
I
Stealth, deception or stealth?
Can I say retroactively he said it in Draconic because he knows both understand that?
I would, you know,
Yes, stealth.
would you allow Draconic?
You can speak in Draconic.
Yeah.
Are you going to say
I
it
mean-
at normal volume or whisper it in Draconic? though?
I would whisper it, so I will roll stealth regardless.
Mhm.
so
16.
Okay. So he looks at you and says in Draconic, I speak that as well. I'm familiar with the Revenants.
Zero will point to roll. Has he been reincarnated multiple times?
Yes. He has.
And has Tatiana fell in love with him before?
Roll an insight
I
on
would
him.
go I would go pale if I could.
We're inciting now?
Yeah, roll an insight on Strahd before he answers this question.
Ooh!
Natural one.
11.
One. I'm too scared.
Okay. Bolt with the clutch insights.
I seem to be getting those quite a bit.
And me. This
Oh
time.
yeah, I just noticed the natural. Okay, so
Both Kai and
I think that's it. Bolt and Antonius. You just I rolled it again. You just barely beat him by one. So for everyone else, he's keeping calm and composed. Antonius and Bolt, he is seething. It is very subtle. You can tell that upon that question being asked, has Tatiana fallen in love with Raoul? It more than likely has. Based on his reaction, how angry he seems to be. He's holding it very well, and no one has seemed to notice aside from you two.
Oh, Zio's
Zio, you rolled a
supposed to start
nat
pushing
1.
buttons, regardless of what he knows or not. No, my entire goal is pushing his buttons right now.
Mm.
Kardec is
Why?
also going to speak up right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's one more thing that actually I must, because it's very important to the 5, I guess, that
You cut out a bit there. I didn't quite hear what you said.
there's one more thing I must say that is important to those of us who are not from here. Will you guarantee with this curse being lifted that we'll be able to?
But
You cut out again.
yeah. I got, when the curse is lifted, you'll be able to, and then the last part got cut out.
Can you guarantee that we will in fact be able to go home?
Absolutely. If you take my job and the curse gets lifted, not only will you be able to go home, but I will pay you handsomely for a job well done. As is only right.
Also a bub game. Draco, did you see the whisper I sent you?
Oh, the one from before?
Yeah. It might be a little late now. But would that still be doable?
I mean, now he knows where you are, because he looked back at you. But I suppose theoretically you could use the perfume, but it would take a bit to empty it. You might have to use multiple uses. I have to look at, it was in the party notes, right? That we put that in?
Perfume?
The perfume
believe so.
stuff. Okay, let's see if I can find it again. It is a ways back. It's either that or I have to open the module to look at it again. Let's see.
It's a regular
Okay.
perfume, right? So
No, it is a specialty perfume that gives you advantage on charisma checks.
That gives you advantage on persuasion, deception, performance for 8 hours.
I also have the regular perfume because that's a part of the either Monster Hunters or something like that.
So that's 5 applications as well.
Okay, so yeah, you would need to use up all 5 applications if you grab that perfume, but if you had perfume...
I had perfume earlier.
So just basic perfume, that would probably take... You would have to empty it out, either by uncorking it and dumping it on the ground, or just spraying yourself a lot. And maybe you could have done that, but I don't think you would have had enough time.
Draco, check out what I sent you.
Okay. Let's see.
Zero stares at Strahd. You still haven't answered my question. Did Tatiana ever fell in love with somebody else? Or with Raoul? In his past life?
Let me look at something really quick.
I just realized something.
I'm playing really dangerous game right now.
Y'all about to
You
fuck around and
are.
find out.
So
Oh shit!
you're casting it
You have that?
now?
Yeah, I have that. I'll cast it.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, he'd probably
Well-
see you doing it, so
If he turns it off, I'll know my answer.
I don't think he actually has counterspell. Interesting. At least not here.
Ooh.
But he can make a charisma saving throw.
And I'll know if he's trying to succeed or fail.
15 plus. Your save is 13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Until spell ends, creature enters. Unfailed save. Creature can speak. Well, you know whether creature. He has succeeded on the saving throw.
Okay. Damn.
And Zio, you notice his eyes glint for a second, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
You get a +2. Because you're near me.
Goddamn.
Okay.
Never mind.
26 for those that are listening.
He's insistent.
You feel yourself slowly starting to fade a little bit there, but you shake it out of your head. That was weird. I'll also mention that he did try to charm you above game, but the effect here doesn't say you are aware you've been charmed. So you have no idea what has just happened.
Since the perfume thing is probably not gonna happen, would using a lamp work better?
A lamp?
Because it theoretically can hold oil, which also means it can theoretically hold other things.
I mean, I guess, but you would destroy the lamp by doing that.
Fuck the lamp.
We have other burnable things, that's
can-
fine.
You can buy another lamp. You can't buy magical water.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to distract him right now.
Yes, this is why.
He's going to sigh. It has happened before.
And in those instances, what did you do? The thought of someone else touching her, holding her, kissing her.
I
Bitter.
killed them. Is that what you wanted to hear? Yes, I killed the person who tried to take her away from me.
Just because you can't have her.
Well, I think I have my answer then, whether you're going to work with me or not. Do I
Again,
have
it
a
goes
game.
back to my question to you earlier. What if she said no? Would you respect her choice? Or does she not get one?
He gives you a side eye.
Karnak does not look afraid. He's unreasonably calm at this entire thing. Because he's going to continue while he's looking at him. You see, My, if you know any, I'm pretty sure you said you knew stuff about me and my family. You should know. You will know then. Father has had bouts of madness throughout my entire life. One day I asked why. Why he would turn to to the bottles of, or the whiskey bottles, why he would do what he. He told me the tale of his adventure to a circus. The bean, he said, his name was Hecna. He told me of looking for my mother, who had gone missing, looking for who I was revealed was my namesake. He also told me that said namesake died, being turned into a clown, and he was offered the chance to join his cousin. He turned it down for the reason, as he puts it, because if he chose to say yes, that'd be playing right into Hector's hand, and not what he chose to do. His lesson, he said, was no matter what happens to me, no matter what happens to my family, whatever evils happen to it, we are bound by only our choices. To always choose correctly. So I ask you again, why is it that you're giving us the choice, but you're not giving her the choice? Please say that none of that cut out, because I was like,
Yeah,
I was really
no,
None of
that
it cut out,
that
you're
was
fine.
perfect. Strahd is going to glare at you. He's going to move on to Bucephalus. I see that we're getting nowhere. But allow me to leave you with one final gift. And I need everyone, except for Antonius, because you're on the opposite side of the pool, to make me a dex saving throw as he casts Fireball at 5th level.
Oh,
Plus
no.
two if you're around me.
That is
Oh
a 17.
no!
Oh,
I'm not gonna use my inspiration. I'm just gonna take it.
19.
nat 20.
Oh wait, hold on.
It's divided by 2.
What's the radius on your thing, Kai?
10 feet, I believe. Yeah, 10-foot radius.
That's basically everyone except Antonia.
Well, Zio
Evie's
managed to
fine.
succeed with a crit. Evie is fine. The DC is 18. So all of you that have failed, you're going to take 36 fire damage. Those who have succeeded are going to take 18 fire damage.
Yeah,
Is it this?
It's also halved for me because I resist
Yeah.
fire.
I'm unfortunately out of the range.
I am so happy I passed that. I would have been downed.
36, you said?
36, yes.
I'm at 14 HP.
I'm at 7.
So we do have
This is about 150, so theoretically,
I would have went down if I did not pass that.
Okay, I don't trigger shadow form.
So you did a con save, not a dex save.
That was for
No,
his shadow
no.
form. His dex save was a nat 1.
I nat 1'd it.
Alright,
It's okay. I'm still over half.
I'm still up.
And he's going to, after casting that, ride towards the Abbey. You get the impression he's probably going to take the sword.
Kardec says in Draconic, says he knows he can hear him. Well then, I see the devil is a coward.
Before he gets much further, while up in the air, he's going to glare down at you. And he's going to cast Blight on you.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Make a con
Have fun.
save.
Jesus Christ.
That's a big roll.
Yeah. Strahd doesn't fucking play around. I mean, he tried to be nice, but you know, then a lot happened here. So you're gonna take 36 necrotic damage
Yeah, I'm down.
as all of your life force drains from your body.
I'm gonna lay on hands myself.
And then he's going to fly off towards the Abbey.
is
But before he does,
Sorry.
this was a warning. If you oppose me, you will not survive. Now I'm going to take what's mine at the Abbey. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. And he's going to now fly off towards the Abbey.
Above game, Kardec is down.
Yeah.
And also above game. You could that proves that he's Argyle's son, because Argyle would have done something just as stupid.
Yeah.
And he did do something just as stupid.
Zeal
Yeah.
will go over to Kardec and slap the shit out of him using Cure Wounds.
I love that flavor.
Well,
Let's see, here's the thing. I got hit for 36 damage. I'm not sure if it goes after it gets 0, it doesn't go in negative.
There's no
No.
such thing as negative HP in 5e.
Okay.
Yeah, you would have to make death saving throws, and since we're not in combat, he can get the cure wounds in time. I imagine he would
That'll
run
be-
straight to you after watching you shrivel up into, like, a raisin.
yep.
The only way you would insta-die is if he dealt double your max HP.
So you'd have to
Like,
do...
if you got
50
like negative.
damage.
Yeah, you'd have to do, like,
So if
100 or something damage to you.
So if you
Past
technically
0.
go negative 50, that would insta-kill you.
But hey, look on the bright side. You now know 2 spells that he has at his disposal. Yay!
Yeah. You slash Kardec and use Cure Wounds. You heal for 4.
4 HP, I wake up.
Zero glares at you, and he slaps you again. Heal for another 7.
No!
And those are my last 2 spell slots.
That's me to do that.
Go and antagonize him right.
Well, he's getting the sword.
I'm gonna try my best to sprint after him, even though it's probably futile.
I'm going to run after Raoul and give him the lamp, which is now full of the water.
Zeal looks at Kai. You want to try to get the sword before him?
Yeah.
Get on my back, and he transforms into his bull form.
Okay.
Just gonna get on his back. As he
It's all
lay
the
on
same
hands
to you
himself.
guys. After getting hit by that, I'm gonna stay here.
I am bull rushing the entire way there.
Okay.
It may be unintentional, but Raoul picks up Antonius and puts him on his back as I'm sprinting on all fours.
And Antonius slowly drips a little bit of the water on Raoul. From the
Bolter,
lamp.
Bolter, you still with Kardak at that point?
Yeah.
You hear him go, you know, my mom said when I was growing up, I got my dad's stubbornness and some of his stupidity.
You sure
now
did.
Now I see he was right. Or she was right.
And Bolt will start making his way with the rest of the group.
Okay.
What happens with Antonius pouring some of the lake water on Raoul?
See, this is an interesting thought, because, like, you're pouring it on him, but he's actively in motion, so I'm not sure if it would apply correctly in this instance, because as soon as you're pouring the water, it's probably getting sprayed off for the most part.
Unless you're pouring it like on my opening it on my head and just letting it like drip like that.
On your head, probably closer towards your eyes.
And you're blind, because water's in your eyes.
It's okay.
Oh, come on, it's water.
It's water!
I know, I'm
I have-
messing
I have-
around.
I have blind sight. It's okay.
Oh shit, it's modern day pool water. You have chlorine in your eyes.
Oh no! Whatever shall we do?
Right. This seems like a good place for us to take just a quick break while I try. I need to figure out, because he has a head start on you, so combat will probably be in action by the time you get there. And we'll have to roll for initiative, but I'll probably move you on to the other map for that.
So here's my question above game before I go to the bathroom. Is since Kardak actually said he's not going, is he gonna just be at the Burmeister's house or something like that?
I mean, if you want to just head to the Burgomaster's house, you certainly can.
Can we say he does that? I mean, he's like, I only have 11 HP. I'm going to die if I do anything.
Hmm.
I have a plan. That
Actually-
jeez.
I might be able to get away with the sword if I can get to it.
Well, I got a total of 3 spell slots left.
I have none.
I have none either, but
I do appreciate y'all are running after him, but given the situation you're in for a real difficult job here.
It's fine. Antonius has his spell slots for the most part, except for one use of a second level spell.
But do you have anything that'll be useful?
It's just
above game? I have 1 level 1 and 2 level 2s.
2 level
I'm pretty
1s, 1 level 2.
Draco, I think we all know that this is a fool's errand, but we're still gonna try anyway, even if we show up as soon as he's like leaving with it.
look, as
I
long as I
respect
live,
that.
I can bring you guys back. But if I grab the sword, run.
We know where it's at.
Because I still have that stone.
It's very true, you do. Where's the... I do need to look something up in the event that Strahd does get the sword, because I need to figure out where it's going to be after this. So I'm trying to get the card reading information, but I can't seem to find it.
So, are we officially on break?
Yeah, we're going to go on break. Let me put up the Be Right Back screen.
Does that mean I can make mac and cheese?
You can.
Might just
Be right back then.
Might just preemptively just do that.
I'm
Oh
gonna
jeez, everyone.
Stretch your water, drink your legs.
Yep, I'm gonna continue looking for the information I need, and then I'm gonna use the restroom. You know what? I have the physical book. This is stupid. I can just look in the physical book for the information. Eh.
I apologize.
Why
to,
did
I
he-
apologize to everyone. I
Why
just
did he
wanted
have to
get my
show
memory
up?
back.
I mean, his name was said multiple times. He knew the exact scenario, and he doesn't want you getting the Sun Sword.
You know, honestly, we probably should have just went to rest, went to fight the Celestial, and then just went for the pool.
Like, my original plan, if you had just gone to sleep, was he would have been here when you woke up, giving you the offer. But you went here first. He was already heading over, and he just managed to get here before you got in the pool. Well, at the exact moment that you were going to go in
God,
the
I
pool.
hate him.
Great scene, everybody.
Hmm. Oh, it's 11. Fortunes of Ravenloft. That's what I'm looking for.
Look, I wanted to push your button so bad. That's why I was just doing it in subtle ways that doesn't make me a
Sign up. If I take
target.
too long, just call me. I'll have my phone next to me.
Okay,
Okay.
that's good.
All right, I am
So
back.
it's card number 3. Yeah.
So Draco,
Mm-hmm.
how'd you like Kardec's abridged version of the circus campaign?
It was good.
Because again, this is what Argyle would have told him, and him remembering it, or remembering basically a story he was told.
Mm,
So he left a lot of shit out,
yeah.
but it works in that regard, you know.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. I accidentally left the room.
Quick, everyone attack Strahd while he's down.
Hold on, wait, ready? I got this. Fire! Fire!
Kill him.
I'm firing at him, guys.
Doing
Guys,
it.
wait, no. Fire wouldn't work on him.
Let's
He's a vampire. Holy!
Hold on, let me see if I can find the one thing.
To me.
Sparkle.
All right, I'm gonna be right back so I can use the restroom.
I'm firing holy magic at him. I don't have this, but fuck it, we're doing it anyway.
What was that one funny one that we saw from the...
The gay magic, as we're calling it, I think, just regular magic.
Yeah, I'm just think. Is it? No,
It's just magic on the effects.
I know. There's one that we saw that was like funny.
Death.
It's not.
Literally raining death on him.
No. Oh, jeez. Well,
It's like it sucks, but we can't let the stone and the sword go away.
yeah. I mean, I think like we'll be fine if he takes the sword. Well, we have to save one.
Let's see, what one was that? Okay, so that one.
Maybe if we get the seed and plant it, maybe it'll be okay.
You think he's gonna leave the seed behind?
No, I mean before he gets it.
Oh, fair enough. Well, that's neat. Okay, I have a new location if he does get the sword before you do. And if you want, at any point, you could go back to Madame Ava to see if she has any insight on where it could be, or you could just sort of look around for it on your own.
Maybe he doesn't know where the sun sword is.
Maybe.
He was listening to the whole conversation we
Fuck.
had.
Yeah. Where is...
Oh,
Bolt just
I
does the Kamehameha and just obliterates Strahd.
I hope the sun sword is active when he tries to grab it. That'd be funny.
That would be funny. Will it happen? We'll have to see.
Probably not.
I'll try to Indiana Jones the shit.
We're gonna have to. For 7 days, we're gonna have to pack.
Just need to
Yeah.
make adjustments. Oh no, yeah, that was right. Okay, so I have made my adjustments in my DM's notes. I kind of think how many rounds he would get. You guys are following right behind him, but he did get a pretty decent head start, so I imagine he's going to get there.
Listen, our goal isn't to kill him. Our goal is to just get the sword before he can and survive.
I think there's one thing you're not considering here. Would the abbot willingly give him the sword or not? Before he does anything to either of them.
I mean,
Oh, the abbot's probably gonna die.
so we have a chance. We'll be the decoy.
I mean, in that regard, I guess the only other question, the follow-up question is the abbot strong enough to hold off Strahd?
That is an
That's-
excellent question.
Who knows?
Me, but I'm not giving that information up.
No one was asking you.
That was the wrong sector.
This happens in every Curse of Strahd game. The point where the party fucks around and finds out.
Yeah. I mean, realistically speaking here, you could have taken him up on his deal and gotten the sword potentially.
Yeah, but everyone kept talking.
Yeah, you just kept antagonizing, poking the bear, and
I don't
look what
like him.
happens.
I'm sorry.
Again,
I mean, bro,
above
what-
game,
bro-
like I'm like, in his head, if his dad was not gonna take a deal to save his cousin, why should Kardec take a deal to save himself?
That's fair. It's
Like,
very
he was
in
never gonna
character.
He was never gonna take the deal. Like he's like it's the dragon innate stubbornness where it's like, well, if I take the deal, it makes me look selfish compared to my dad who would have taken a deal to save his best friend and cousin. Who am I to them, basically, you know?
Hmm.
And Ral was just going through it at the moment, so he didn't have a moment to speak up again.
Yeah, unfortunately, the conversation ran away from you.
Listen, I didn't pass the inside check, so I fully believe, I guess I am Andre.
Yeah, I mean, you still believe that. And you
Exactly,
now
so I'm
know-
just like, I'm going through that, I'm like, I guess we were friends.
Not very good friends.
I mean, I died. Well, I died apparently. Well, he killed me.
Yeah, but he felt bad about it, it sounded like. He even acknowledged it was a moment of weakness where he just wanted to save Tatiana.
It sounded like.
It sure did. And as far as you know, that is 100% the truth.
I'm sorry, I
Yep.
don't believe him. Kai's heard stories about Merrick.
Wait, what happened?
What?
Oh, you know. Just saying, like, as far as any of you know, Strahd was telling the truth. The only one who doesn't believe that is Bolt. Who knows it's kind of the truth, but something's being hidden from the rest of you. See, I will give him... I'm just gonna do some stuff that happens while y'all are running up. Just trying to figure out how this works before we get properly started.
So I'm casting protection from evil and good on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull up my
Disadvantage on
stat
attack rolls
sheet.
against you. Yeah, you'll have to do it at that level. Okay.
Uh-oh. The Abbot might have resisted.
I mean, who knows?
Maybe. I will roll this one in
Yep.
secret. That was, okay.
You know what, this gives me a really weird idea, but it's gonna be really hard to do now that we're going to be actively hunted by Strahd. What if we got Tatiana's side of the story and brought Irina here?
I mean, that is a very real possibility.
If the memory pool is still alive, we get Tatiana's side of the story to find out the truth.
Oh,
We'll
wait.
get more water and take the water to her.
You know what? Ignore that blight from before. I'm going to change this a little bit to a different spell, actually. Because Strahd would be aware.
So Karnak didn't get blighted?
Oh, no, you still
No.
got blighted. I cast another blight down there, but ignore that.
You're 1 point off from
Ah,
the other blight.
Ooh, that's not a good roll for that person. So that'd be 30.
Yeah, so I think above game regardless. We have to just run from town, right?
Uh-huh.
kill his horse.
I mean, you could, but he can also... You've seen him turn into a bat and fly away.
It's the message. It's about sending a message.
Fair.
Ever see The Godfather?
No, yet I have not, but I am familiar with
I
the
mean, I've
Triumvirate
seen The
of
Dark Knight. I know about sending messages.
Just saying, could find a head in his bed one day or night.
It was never about the money. It was about sending a message.
It's never about
Everything.
the money Spider-Man. It's about the Mets, baby.
Everything
The
bad.
Mets. Come on, Mets. Let's go.
Strahd
Come on.
rolled like shit.
Yeah, he did, but Vasilka rolled worse.
The
Ahsoka,
Abbot
no.
Flesh golem.
Okay, so... Let me see... I mean, I guess I should probably do... that.
You back? Hot. Like
Token layer...
poke. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Like, I had to say that.
Oh, oh.
Okay, so with that in mind, let's say we'll go through at least, I want to say 3 rounds of combat between them is when you'll get to the area. So I'm just going to play out some NPC combat while we're on break here. So I just know the situation you're all going to be running in on.
That is fair.
But sire, I don't know why you're attacking me. I was trying to bring back your true love.
This is not how I expected today's session to go.
Honestly, me either. Well, that's certainly not going to hit. What about the... Yeah, no, that ain't going to hit either. Actually, yeah, no, it's still not going to hit.
Honestly, I think it was our fault from yesterday.
What did you guys do in shotgun roulette?
Legendary
I told you!
You guys screwed us over.
Fear.
Yeah, sure. Blame me, Chaco, and Hoshi. Me and
I
Hoshi
told you.
only won a couple times. I didn't even win at all last night.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I got bullied on the first playthrough. It's just I just had a vendetta. I was being paid.
Yeah, I think he's gonna want to do damage in that one. Okay, so that is that one's turn. That brings us to Strahd proper. That's gonna hit.
Christ.
And legendary actions, they go off even if it was your turn. No, right?
No. It's on another person's turn.
Okay, I thought so, but I wanted to be 100% sure on that. That would have been a little busted.
Mm-mm.
Okay, and that's him. That brings us to Basilka for turn 1.
Wait, is Bolt and Cardiac staying behind?
Yeah, that's a good point.
No, I'm coming with you guys.
Okay, so only Kardak is going to sit this one out, it looks like.
I'm kind of debating right now in my head, like, should I have Kardak try to do something stupid right now, or should I just be like, yeah, no, he doesn't. He's like, he tried doing the noble thing, and now it almost killed him.
It's a water man.
Let's see.
Actually, I might not do
Hoshi.
protection from evil and good because I could do something else.
Yeah,
Start collecting a bunch of water Kardak.
Zio gave you something that you can do something with this.
Yeah, I don't need protection from evil and good. Never mind.
That'll be
Use
the
it.
end of her turn, which will bring us back to Strahd for legendary.
Right, legendary actions.
He is technically the final boss of this campaign. And you're fighting him now, potentially.
Yeah.
And people, get your backup characters ready.
Guess Farron's coming in. Good thing I have art for her.
Okay, so this would be
I
the
refuse to
second
die.
round of combat, I believe. Yeah, this is second round, because we're back at the top of it. And I did say I was going to do 3 rounds, and then you guys will be on the scene. Okay, and...
I mean, seeing all this damage output, I'm pretty sure we're gonna show up and it's already gonna be the end.
Probably,
We don't know
but
if
you
they
never know.
hit or not.
Oh, it just... Okay, so that just does that. Let me hide that, then. Okay. Ignore that.
Pictures I got on here.
Oops, that's the wrong person. Abbot. So that would be 4 of those to heal. So plus that. And Strahd's final legendary action until it's his turn again and he gets them all back. Okay. And back to the devil himself. Yeah, that still hits. And let me see her stuff. Okay, so she's not there yet, so she won't hit that. Oh, I forgot about... That's fine. It's not the end of the world. Let me see. Okay. So that's good to know. And it... let's see. Strahd moved over. He still has an attack. Yeah. That certainly hits. Okay. And that's the end of his turn, bringing us to Vasilka, given her current position. Let's see. Let's roll that. Okay, and that is... And no, it's not doing that. Okay. But she is going to do this. Which will hit. And that'll also hit. So how much is
go,
the
girl.
total?
You don't need him anyway.
You're better
You can do
without
so
him.
much better.
You really could. I mean, have you seen him? You know what?
Kind of clingy.
While I'm doing this in the background, like, I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but, like, how do you guys feel about Strahd and his backstory if it's honest and to be believed as it is at face value?
I mean, Kai never trusted him. He doesn't trust a guy who has hair that slicked back.
He's a pimp man, slick back.
It's a good cover story, but I'm not sure if I 100% believe him. Like, I'm pretty sure, like he said, like, he's not telling the full truth.
But Raoul technically doesn't know that, but above game, understandable. Oh, he missed on a legendary action. Neat.
He's not telling us everything.
You did.
I remember when I took my deal, Yogg told me about that Strahd made a deal with Vampire, so that's all I know.
Here's the plan. If he's still alive, let's try to heal the Deva as much as we can.
How?
I got healing spells.
Good.
I mean, hopefully Strahd will just get annoyed and bored that he'll just not kill us and take what he wants and leaves.
Yeah, that's a mess. Okay, and let's see.
Still got spell slots left.
He sure
But
does.
I'm not using.
Oh, you do?
I'm not using. Yeah, I do. I know he does.
Okay, and that would be...
I can resist his physical attacks, but I don't know how far that's going to get me.
Wait a minute, don't still have Karn's power?
After a short rest, you get your base channel divinity back. So.
No.
Oh, the harness.
Well, you can spend use of your channel divinity to fuel your spell. The bonus action touch holy sin with a prayer. Regain one expended spell slot. The level of which can be no higher than half your proficiency bonus. Round it up. The number of times you can use this feature is based on the level you have reached in this class. Second level once, 6th level twice, 18 level 3 times.
Are you talking to me?
You really awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I have the whole arcane recovery thing, but we need a short rest to do that.
Yeah, and you did not get that.
We definitely don't have time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. But
For all things considered, Bolt has no spell slots.
I have done Strahd's 3 rounds, so we're good to... Is everyone back?
I am back.
I am Groot.
Let's do it.
Yellen, are you ready to do an Akira slide on a werewolf?
I guess.
Joke's on you guys, gonna do a fool.
That's how we're gonna enter the scene, Yellen. We're gonna Akira slide.
So,
Woo!
first things first, we do need to get some point of order done. Kardec, did you decide to go with them or not?
No, he's does go ahead and be like, yeah. He's gonna make his way, like, limping over to the Burgermeister, like, hey, I need a rest. I got attacked by the devil, and I am in good mood right now.
Well, we'll get back to that in a moment. I have you guys all over there. I didn't really have a rhyme or reason to how I positioned you, so before combat begins, position yourselves how you think you would be, and I'm sure Raoul would be in the front, but I'm going to give you like a little square to... Well, actually, that's good where you are, as long as you don't go past this line here, past the gate, because that's where you're starting. And let's get... You got to give Zio down to 16, because that's where you're at. 16.
Bull form actually gives me the health of the animal. It's like polymorph.
Okay, then never mind. So that's 36. Okay. And
It's just I lose the health.
Then you're back to your regular.
Mm-hmm.
I think Evie could ride on Lily too, because if you're going for speed, that just makes sense.
Sorry, Bolt.
Right, and
Everyone's got a mount apparently.
yeah, apparently. Right, so let's I will put Zio on the GM's layer for the time being.
Why are there 2 bulls?
There shouldn't be 2 bulls.
There aren't.
Yeah, no, I only see 1.
Let me refresh my screen then. Because I had 2 bulls.
Okay, that's weird. For some
Unless
reason,
you're-
it. Oh wait, I see what's happening with the chat view. They're seeing your token on the GM's layer because they have, they have your token as a token they can edit and control. So let me get rid of that real quick. I can still see you though. Weird.
And I cannot see.
You should be able to see. Hold on, let me take a look-see here. You do have control for this, but wait. I see the problem. That token doesn't have vision on it. Now you should be able to see.
See, I can't run.
Your bull form doesn't have dark vision, right? It's just a bull?
I believe so.
Okay, so I just have to give you vision for that form. Okay, and let's see. Shouldn't there be? Flip horizontally. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so I need everyone to click their tokens and roll for initiative.
Do you want me to use the bull form initiative? Or...
Yeah, because you're in bull form. Let's use your bull form's initiative.
Why? I am attached to Raoul. that means it doesn't do much.
You could just sprint ahead of me.
You could.
I am still actively pouring the lake water on you. There you go.
So I am just gonna.
Narratively, it wouldn't make sense for me to somehow sprint ahead of you. Because I'm literally on you.
I will say this, it's not really gonna work because you have to be soaking in the water, but you don't really know that in game. Like, if he was standing still while you were pouring it, maybe it would have the effect more appropriately. But you're not. You're getting it poured on you and then running away from it, technically. It doesn't have the moment to set, if that makes sense.
I appreciate your effort, though, yelling. It was a smart idea.
I honestly was thinking the same thing. That's why I was starting to walk over there.
Hopefully Karnak collects more of it.
Meanwhile,
Let's put you descending order. Well, Lily hasn't rolled initiative, so let's grab Lily. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, so has everyone now
tiger's
rolled
going
for initiative?
first.
No, you're going
first.
first. You have a 24 and natural 20.
Yeah, but I'm on top of Raoul.
I mean, you could
You can get
climb
off for now.
down, or you could just stay on Raoul and hold your action or something.
I'll just hold my action of sprinting forward until Raoul's turn, I guess.
Okay. So, Lily, I would imagine with Evie on her back, is going to dash. So let's see, that'd be... because they're positioning, it's kind of awkward. Hold on, let me see if I can put them in the proper position first. Okay, this map is kind of awkward. So we'll say... I guess right there. Roughly, is where they get to run to. Evie's holding her action till combat. Kai, you're on Zio's back at the moment.
I am going to spend 5 charges to activate my my symbol of Ravenkind to produce sunlight.
Okay. So let me look at the symbol of Ravenkind real quick. Let's see. Turn undead sunlight. As an action, you can expend 5 charges, sending the holy symbol to make it shed bright light, 30-foot radius. Sunlight for additional 30 sunlight, lasts for 10 minutes. Okay. So let's give you a big ol' sunlight aura. And that's 30 feet? 30 and 30, so technically like 60 feet.
Hmm.
Let's see. And...
That's a big aura.
Yeah, it is. So 30 and 30. Okay. And that is your action. Any bonus actions or anything else?
Nope.
All right. That would bring us to Raoul.
Alright. Bonus action to bulk up with Lycan form. 30. As far as I can go is... Actually, 60 could get me to this window. Right here.
Okay.
So I could so next turn... Antonius, me and you, we're gonna bust through this window next turn.
All right. So let me tell you what you see. You don't see the Abbot anywhere, unfortunately. So you get the feeling he's probably already done. You see Strahd standing in front of Vasilka, and she's looking really, really rough. You don't know if she's going to last any longer. Which, by the by, before we go to Bolt's turn, Strahd has a legendary action. And Vasilka's down.
Oh, God damn it.
And he plucks the gem out of her chest. With a smile on his... well, a grimace on his face, more accurately. Does he have any more slots for... Yes! Yes, he does. Okay, good to know. But now it's Bolt's turn.
I have a quick question before Bolt's turn.
Okay.
Since I held my action until Raul's turn, could I theoretically bust the window?
So your held action was for dashing, wasn't
Running
it?
forward. Yeah.
Yeah, so also technically that wouldn't really work because you have to hold an action, not a move action. Now that I think about it. So I probably should have been clearer with that.
Wait, so how exactly does hold action work?
So you hold an action like an attack or a spell or something. And you hold it until a trigger happens. Like Raoul gets close to Strahd or something like that.
Is it too late for me to retcon just hitting?
We'll say you held your action for Raoul getting close to Strahd, so your held action is still held.
Okay.
So, Bolt, you have moved in.
35. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna feline agility, so I get to dash.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Am I able to see Strahd from in here?
Yep, and you see that he has a green gem in his hand.
Alright.
Oh, whoops, what happened?
Oh no.
Oh, I think I see what happened. Hold on. No, that's not what I wanted to do either. What am I trying to do here? I think it's... That's what I'm trying to do. That's weird. You can't seem to see from there. Because... you can't actually see Strahd, because the wall is blocking your view. I see. And let me put you back into turn order, because somehow you got deleted. Oh, and there you are. Okay, that was weird. Anyway. So, yeah, given your position, you unfortunately cannot see Strahd because the wall is in the way.
Unfortunate. Do I see the corpse of what's her name, at least, or no?
Vasilka, and yeah, again, the wall is sort of blocking your view, so no.
I can't see.
Can you get the window?
I mean, I could. The window's just glass, right?
Yeah, you could very easily break it. I'll say, like, you could move into Raoul's position to actually see what's in there, and we'll count that as you, like, looking around the corner, not actually moving there. And from that point, you should be able to see the room.
So I can see from here, right?
Yes.
Would it be an action or a bonus action to just quickly just smash the window?
That would be an action to smash the window.
You know what? Fuck it. Bolt's gonna pull out his pistol and I'm gonna shoot the window.
Okay. Are you aiming at Strahd, so when you go through the window, it'll hit him?
Yes.
Okay, so roll to hit. The window is getting shattered regardless of what happens, but...
Yep.
Let's go, Bolt.
24.
That'll hit.
He takes 14 magical piercing damage as he sees the window just suddenly shatter and a bullet just goes straight into him.
About that. So, you fire, and it does do damage, but not nearly as much as it should have. Like, something was taking the damage in his place, maybe? It's weird. Because, like, he should have taken that damage. You hit him dead to rights. but he doesn't even look like he felt it all that much. He just glances in your direction. Smile on his face.
You know what? If I got an extra attack, I'll shoot him again.
Okay.
18.
That'll do.
12. Another 12 magical piercing.
Right. That time it does... Oh, well, fuck. That was not supposed to take all of his health. What the fuck?
You did it, Bolt.
We can go home.
One.
Mm-hmm.
And let's try that again. There we go. Okay. That one actually did what it was supposed to. Seems he's actually taking damage now.
Could I make an Arcana check to see if I can figure out what just happened?
It's gonna be a really tough one, but yeah, you can.
Because if it's what I think it is, I had the spell
I'm gonna say with
as an artificer.
Hmm.
I legitimately have it like in my spell list prepared.
Hmm. So yeah, roll the Arcana.
If it's what I think it is. Nope, 7.
What do you think it is?
I think it's mirror image.
Then, with a 7, that's exactly what you think. You don't see other forms around him like is traditional with mirror image, but that must be what's happening, and you hit a mirror image, surely. So, that would be your turn, which Strahd does have one more legendary action. So before he takes his turn, he's going to unarmed strike the Vasilka corpse. So now she has 2 failed death saves. If she was even going to be making death saves, because her core is taken. He's going to step back. That's 30 feet. He's going to look towards the door, and Bolt, you see the telltale signs of a fireball spell. Let me broadcast this so you can see the position. There, that should hit both Bolt, Raoul, and everyone he wants to hit in this room. So,
Oh boy.
You're not doing
Through the
the
wall?
effects?
well, I needed to measure it out first.
Through the
Okay.
wall?
There is a window.
I did shoot the glass down out of the window.
Yeah, so now there's an open window for it to shoot out of.
Still, would it hit?
Let me look at the fireball spell. Oh shit, I accidentally clicked on...
Yeah, would it hit Raoul?
I mean, if it would at least hit me,
Yeah.
because I know Bolt peeked over, so Bolt.
Yeah,
That's
so he
right.
would
I
still be
needed to
behind the wall.
actually,
He would have
I
cover.
needed to actually step away from Raoul.
Each creature, 20-foot sphere, centered on the point, dex saving throw. Fire spreads around corners, it says.
Hmm.
So
yeah,
it should go
we're-
out the window and hit both of them, I think, given that.
Yeah, we're about to get to... I have a feel... Yeah, I think no matter what I roll, I'm still going down.
Okay, so let
And
me
I-
get our effect.
Oh shoot, that's lightning.
Fire.
Draco, can I sacrifice my dex save to body block Bolt, so he takes no damage, but I take the full?
Well, I'm taking the full regardless, because I failed to save.
Yeah. You can...
Wait, would
So
that
you
mean I
feel-
also...
You are on his back, so you're also going to have to make this dex save.
Antonius takes all the portion
barely
of
make it.
glass.
Okay, so you make the save. Anyone who has made the save, you are going to take 12 damage. Bolt, however, is taking the full 23 fire damage. And
Yeah, I'm down.
you smell the telltale signs, the telltale smell of burning corpses. And, let me go back to Strahd. I believe that is all of the things he can do at this point. But he does have legendary actions. And let's see. Yeah, okay, so that's it for this turn. That will bring us to Zio, the bull.
Alright. There.
Okay,
There.
Yep.
40. Can I make it? Can I make it? I can.
There are people in the way, and you are a large creature. Normally, I allow medium creatures to, like, sort of move around each other, but you're a large creature, and there's 2 medium creatures in the way. You're gonna bowl them over.
I kind of had a plan of, as he is dashing towards the window, right when he gets behind Raul and Bolt, for his bonus action, he will transform back to his medium size and go through the window.
Okay. So...
And take Kai with him.
I object.
Are you going
late
to
for
let
that.
him grab you? If not...
No, that was a Shrek reference.
So you go like...
You have no choice. You're the sunlight.
And then you revert to...
Oh, yeah,
Jump. Jump and revert to the window.
Token layer. Let's add you to turn order at 3. Add turn. 3.
I'm just like, no, you guys take your time. I'm not just on the floor here dying.
Yeah.
I have nothing to get you back up at the moment.
And aren't you low on health too?
Yes.
So
And
I'm gonna say first, you need to roll an athletics check to be able to keep Kai in your arms and also jump through the window. Or acrobatics of your choice, because you are jumping in this instance.
I would like to use my inspiration for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
13's not going to be enough. You try to jump through the window, but you didn't anticipate Kai's weight in this instance, and you just can't quite make the jump. And Strahd's legendary action, because he has all 3, goes off. He's going to move as his legendary action to the back with you. And let's see, for the sake of argument, that was what, 15 feet, I think? Yeah, so then we'll transfer over to the horse's movement, which has a fly of 90 feet. Goddamn.
Oh,
Question.
jeez.
Did it look like he had the sword in hand?
You couldn't tell. Like, if he has it, it's in his, like, jacket or something, or in his coat or something. Okay, and...
I guess we won't really be able to tell unless we get inside the room.
yeah. And, Strahd begins to fly off. Actually, let's say he's... Let me undo that movement, actually, because... So that was like 20 feet, and then we have Bucephalus's movement. We'll say that he goes up into the air approximately 30 feet. Yeah, 30 feet up in the air. And then that means he's got 60 more feet of movement. Unless he dashes, in which case that would be... Well, let's just do the 60 to start. And then another... Let me see. 90 times 2. So that'd be 180 minus 30. So you get 150 movement. So he has 90 more feet of movement. And you all see Well, not all of you. Evie definitely sees. The rest of you are kind of behind a wall. But she'll shout that Strahd and the fiery horse are flying away. Zia?
Wait, wasn't
Wasn't it-
that already
wasn't it already
Zia's turn?
Oh wait, yes, Zio's turn ended.
He did his turn.
So that was the legendary action. Now it's Antonius's turn. The room in there is on fire now because it was a wooden table hit with a fireball. Wooden table, wooden chairs hit with a fireball. So that room is just on fire now. And it smells like burning corpses, which is like rotisserie chicken.
I'll go this direction.
And sure enough, you look up into the sky and you see Strahd riding upon his fiery steed. Can't really see what
I don't have any means of getting any closer, do I? Without dashing.
Let's do Unseen Legion so they can see. Yeah. You would have to dash. I guess it is technically. If I get rid of this for the moment, bringing it to the GM's lair. Now you're able to see him. There he is. All the way over there.
Dang. Okay. I need to refresh. The second you looked at my sheet, it glitched.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to make
it's
it so
okay.
chat could see.
That's not on your fault. In that case, ooh, I wish I had silent image prepared. I really wish I had silent image prepared.
Don't you have all your spells available? I thought bards don't have to prepare them.
Wait, is Bard?
Yeah, Bard is if you have it on your sheet, you have it prepared.
Okay. Then ignore me.
Also, yes, I am still here. I'm sorry. Like, I've been quiet because I'm like, I'm not in this battle, so I can't really say anything.
Yeah.
A bit of fleece. There wouldn't have been any chance of me grabbing a bit of fleece from anything, would I?
Not really. Not that I can recall.
I can't even think of anything from previous times where I would have gotten a piece of fleece. Dang it!
Do you need that? Do you need that component for the spell, or can you
Yes.
just cast it because you're a bard?
Can
Yeah,
bards
let me
use their
show
weapon
you.
as an arcane, or their instrument as an arcane focus?
Yes, as long
Yes.
as the item doesn't have a gold value attached to it or isn't being consumed, you can use your spellcasting focus
Oh.
in place of a component.
And that would
I
be your
didn't know
instrument.
that! Okay,
Yep.
in that case, I cast Silent Image. How far away can I cast?
It is 60 feet away.
Over here then?
Oops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted line. So, yeah, like right there. And he is about technically 110 feet away, but he's also 30 feet in the air, so that'd be 114 feet away at the moment. So it was this square. What are you making in that square? What's the image?
You know who she is.
Oh, I see.
A reason
Oh.
for Strahd to come back.
I mean, I'll get her token to put her in that square, but you do know Strahd is not dumb, right?
Well,
You're playing with a whole lot of
Yelling
fire there,
knows
Yelly.
that. Yelling knows that. Abby doesn't.
yeah.
Antonius isn't exactly... Okay,
And
so-
Antonius is just trying as hard as he can
To
to think of
distract.
some way to either distract or
Okay. Now, this is a silent image. So, how are you going to make sure that he even sees what's going on here?
I'll scream. Who is that?
Mm-hmm.
Is that Irina?
Oh my god. Above game, I'm gonna say like I'm kind of glad that Karnak decided not to show up because he would have been like, yeah, no, we're gonna fucking die.
Okay.
So did Strahd hear me very loud and clear?
He would hear you. Let's see. He doesn't have training in investigation, so it'd just be a flat roll based off of his intelligence. Versus your spell save of 13.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, Strahd.
Oh my god.
You gotta be shitting me.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We're gaslighting him so hard.
We're gonna die.
No one knows.
Yelly, I think he may have gone and killed the real Irina. If he finds out this is the fake.
Well, we'll see how that develops.
Oh no.
I mean, you know what? I guess I'll ask. What would you like Evie to do at this time?
Stay back.
Okay, so she's just holding position then.
Yes.
Okay. Boop boop. Kai.
Got me in quite the predicament here. Hold on. Let's measure something out. Because I could just let this go through.
That is 150.
Try to see if the sun sword is still here.
Be 118 feet away from that position that you pointed the arrow to.
I got something. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna move. I don't wanna be too close to Antonius, to be honest. Let's say right here. And I'm going to aim for the horse with this. And use Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
I'm not sure you can reach.
I can.
See, it's 120 feet. That is 120. But
also
we're using the Pythagorean theorem here.
All right.
30
So
It's
above.
high up.
it's 30 feet up,
Fuck.
so it is just barely out of reach at
Never mind.
123.69.
Never mind.
Nice.
I guess I don't know. Locate object.
Okay.
Sword.
Let's see. Describe an object that is familiar to you.
This
You
sword
never
is not
actually
familiar to
saw
us.
it. You just know of its existence, so I don't know if it would work.
Okay, then I'm just not doing anything.
Right. Raoul, the room inside is on fire.
But Bolt is down, so I
Yeah?
Before I jump into the room, I'm gonna feed Bolt a potion.
Alright.
Alright, fuck, he's down.
Bolt heal for 7.
Yeah. That's exactly
just-
what my HP was before I went down.
Try to stay safe as Raoul jumps into the room.
Alright. So, like I said, room is on fire. You look where the sun sword would have been, and you see that the sun image is opened up and there is nothing inside.
Just gonna shout, "Fuck, it's not here." I'm gonna look. I see the 2 bodies, right?
Yes, but they are currently getting charred. Vasilka, at this point, after being hit and then set on fire, there's next to nothing left at this point. So you don't see the abbot anywhere, but you see this angelic-looking being that is currently aflame.
Interesting.
I'm gonna move towards the angel.
Okay. So you know what? I'm gonna draw some fire really quick. And I have to figure out how much damage you're going to take.
Yeah. 30. I'm going to throw my body on top of the angel to try to put out any of the char.
Okay.
Do you just like roll fireball again, and I just take the damage?
I could do that.
If it's like the whole room on fire?
Yeah. Because you are literally walking through fire right now, so... Okay, so let me grab Strahd's sheet so we can roll a basic fireball. So make that dex save. You're going to take 35 damage. Oh wait, use your inspiration?
Yeah, I had to try.
So you're going to take
Not else meant to
35
be.
fire damage.
I'm still alive. Still not smoky.
Okay.
But my intention next turn is to drag the angel out of the fire.
Okay. So this side of the room is not on fire yet, but the fire is spreading.
I just got to hope.
Bolt, you're up, and you're very, very hurt.
You know, I'm just gonna. Ugh. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm just gonna get behind this tree and I'm just gonna chill here. Also, apparently there's double of me on the battle map.
That's weird, because there's only one on my version. Oh wait, I just realized he would have more movement, too, because of his legendary action from before, so... I guess we'll just have him move to, like, here, and then... For your turn, he's also going to legendary action his way down. So now, he's on ground level. He goes to grab Irina, is an illusion, and then he stares at Antonius. Let's see how far away he is. 75 feet. Let's see, what's a good range spell that he's got? He does still have slots for that, but that's unfortunately going to need to be closer.
You're gonna have to put my token back on the map because I think I deleted it and shit went crazy, so...
Okay, give me just a sec. So, you were, like, right over here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hiding behind the tree. Right, so Strahd is going to step off Bucephalus. Let's see. Would this be in range? Well, it's in range for a spell, but not the one he's going to want to do. But let's see. Actually... Oh, wait. That one has a range of 150 feet. That's good to know, but would he use that spell? Well, now that I know that that one does have that range, after failing to grab Irina, he looks at Antonius. And Antonius, you see the telltale signs of a fireball being casted, centered on you.
I'm in danger.
He did not take kindly to playing with his feelings. He really didn't take kindly to it, in fact.
And I'm afraid of fire?
You sure are.
Oh gosh.
Are you vulnerable?
Not vulnerable, but
Okay.
afraid of it because of the deal with Delban. So Lily and Evie are also going to have to... Actually, no, he's centering it specifically on Antonius, so they're fine.
Ah, never mind.
He did not take kindly to that. So, Antonius, roll your dex.
This is fine.
You're a bard, you're good.
Okay, 25.
And a rogue.
26 plus 2. And then that's 28 divided by 2. So that would be, you take 14 fire damage. Let's see,
That's not too bad. I'm somehow still alive.
Let's see, is he willing to pursue you any further than that? He has more important things to deal with right now. Wait, what
I
is...
think he got his message across.
Yeah, honestly, I do think he didn't appreciate what you did. He set you literally on fire. I think he's good to leave at this point. The message has come across. Oh wait, I guess you need to make a con save to see if the silent image is still there, unless you just want to drop it.
I'll try. Wouldn't make much of a difference because, again, he literally tried holding it.
Okay, so you can still have the image up in spite of being set on fire. So that was 60 feet, and then he's going to fly up. Let's see, he did have to fly down, though. So I guess he'll just run that. And I have to move him over just slightly because technically he would be on a mountain range there, so that would be roughly where he's at. And that's his turn. Zio?
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Can I see him from here?
Oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted line. Okay, so yeah, I could still do that. And let me see. Let me look through your eyes real quick. Oh yeah, no, you can see him still.
Oh, and he's in range.
Also he's above.
No, he had to go down to the ground so that he could try and grab Irina. But then he saw it was an illusion, so he is still on ground level right now.
Perfect.
Oh, he gets in range then. Zero's hand's gonna go like an eerie green as he starts to point his finger as he uses Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
First being 18
That'll hit.
for 8 force.
Minus 8.
Second being 20
Will also hit.
for 9.
Okay.
Action surge.
Okay.
Gonna do it again.
You really want to fight Strahd today, huh?
10.
10 is not gonna hit.
We came all the way here and got nothing out of it.
True.
21.
That will hit.
6.
Okay.
You can understand her frustration.
No, yeah, I can. Does he want to use... No. Alright. And that will be... Zio. Antonius. Any plans after being immolated?
Just make the arena image dance.
Ooh. You do have a point. I could make her try doing interesting dances.
Why do you want to keep making him angry?
That was mostly a joke.
It's my body.
I'm
I mean,
going to...
you're still on fire, kinda.
Right, I forgot about that. He had a start of his turn, so I need to add some HP because vampire.
I'll move forward to... Okay. I'll move to here.
Okay.
Because that's my range. How close is... He's still on the ground, right?
Correct.
30 feet, 60 feet, feet, 30 feet, 60 feet. Okay. Only dancing lights and message can work in this.
Do you want to send Strahd a message?
Can I, if I manage to somehow, if Antonius would manage to imitate Irina's voice,
Oh, you really
I will
want...
do message. Huh?
Oh, you really want him to kill you, okay.
Don't worry, as long as I'm alive, you need to.
I'll do the cantrip.
Alright. I will need a deception check from you to see how convincingly you are, Irina. What do you say to Strahd?
Darling. Stay back here.
Come back, big boy.
I have bad news for you. I rolled a natural 20.
Dang it!
He does not want any of your bullshit.
He's probably gonna come back and do it.
Hey, the good news is I'm not the only person to die today.
Apparently
I'm
not.
in danger.
You sure are. I don't know why you keep poking the bear, but here we fucking go.
Again, I'm pretty sure you just
That's
killed
funny.
Irina too.
Because it's funny.
Right, are Evie and Lily just gonna hunker down?
Yeah, there's nothing that they can do.
Wait, but they have more HP than anyone else here.
Yeah,
they should
but
move
they
forward.
cannot do damage. They cannot do damage for shit.
Just be
Nope.
forward, though. No.
Nope.
We just
They're smart.
They
They can't
cannot
hold
do
actions?
They can't do magical damage, and they don't have long distance, so we cannot use them right now.
Kai was like, leave my woman alone.
Kai, is there anything you would like to do?
I don't
Please
know,
move
man.
forward. You might have the... range for a guiding bolt, you might.
Hell,
Hey.
Might.
There's not a lot I can do here.
help.
Yelling, I'm going to tell you this right now. We're not properly equipped to handle Strahd at the moment.
No.
I know
And-
that.
And I just want to let you know, Evie is a level below us. So if we have no chance, what makes you think that she has a chance?
They're also currently not flying yet. So that means technically you are in range. He is in
Let me
range.
see. So yeah, you're like 120 feet away.
I don't know. I guess I'll aim for the fucking horse.
Okay.
Shoot the horse.
That's my horse.
He's not my horse.
$17.
That is enough to hit Bucephalus.
Fuck your horse.
Strahd stops in stride and slowly turns back to Connor. Did you just hit my good horse?
Yeah, and I'll do it again. What are you gonna do about it? Come at me, bro.
That's my horse.
Alright, is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Right, that'll bring us to Raoul. The fire has spread, so you have a little more distance to go. If you're going to drag the angel out, it's going to be half your movement. Also, another fireball needs to be rolled, because you are starting in fire.
Can I do one last ditch effort? Because I'm gonna probably go down here.
What would you like to try to do?
In my hybrid form, I have advantage on athletics checks. Can I throw the angel out the window
I'll allow
as
it.
my final grace?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna roll athletics with advantage.
Also, I want to note that Raoul was
16.
Okay. 16.
If I need to move a little closer to a window, I'll try to.
So
Raoul does have technically water on him. Technically.
I'll say with a 16, you do manage to throw the angel out. He is very charred, but there is still a corpse. You will take 27 damage unless you can make that save. And I'm assuming that's like a dodge roll out of the way. Okay. So instead of taking 27, you instead take 14 damage. As you try to jump out of the way. That is more than your health pool, isn't it?
Can I be 0 HP outside, or just hanging out?
I'm gonna say you're out of the fire, but you're still in the room, and the fire is spreading.
You guys will hear just a scream as you see the angel fall out as Raoul goes down.
Right? And it's Strahd's turn as he shouts, "You're really testing my patience! And I have bad news for Zio and Antonius. Both of you are still in fireball range. And he has no more slots for base fireball, so this is going to be a higher fireball.
Oh no.
So, make your dex save.
Fuck.
+2, Zio.
Not this.
Oh.
That still doesn't do
I
much.
pray to all the gods.
So, Antonius, you're taking 17 damage.
I
I'm
have a
down.
I have a
Better.
I have a 0 at this, so it's just straight dice.
It's a +2. Ow.
You got this.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
19.
So, yep,
Yep,
you're
19.
also going to be taking 17 damage.
Zero Family Guys falls down.
I love that for you.
I
Right.
got 16 health.
Now, if you'll excuse me, if we're all done, Bucephalus takes off, flying upwards. We'll do Let's see, we'll say he dashes.
Are we done?
Since we're out of combat, can someone give me the health potion I have on me?
I'm
Someone could do
actively on
that.
fire, so I'm probably gonna die here.
Yeah. So
Whoever is still alive.
Okay, I first priority, get the dying wolf, then the cat, then the
Right.
bull.
yeah, he flies off. He is out of the battlefield. Combat is over.
Evie, Evie, use your healing potion.
Actually, just have her go to Antonius.
All right, yeah, that makes sense.
I have a healing potion, so it could be just use my own somehow.
Yeah, you can
And I
just
still have
pull
one
it out
on
of
me
your pocket.
too, Kai. So
Okay.
it'll be
Zio has
spicy, but you can feed me that.
First, cure wounds on Dio. And then I'll get you. So I can just slap him on my way out.
And I was saying, why not get the one that can resurrect people up first?
There you go, Zio. Heal for 7. And then I'm gonna go over to Wolfie and pull him out.
Okay.
Zio slowly sits up. Did you just pull me?
Yeah. Is he just feeding a healing potion to Raoul?
You see on my chart fur that on my chest is like a heart-shaped scar. As I also get healed for 7.
Zio stands up, walks over. Roll. Why did you save the body?
I don't know. He took the sword and I just figured in a moment he could maybe save us. Maybe he can help us.
Well, this turn to shit.
We have to leave.
I mean,
I was just gonna try limping away.
Zio said, well, I could bring them back.
A celestial?
I mean,
Yeah, I don't think that I don't get how that kind of thing works. But if he's a god or even like an angel, I don't think a run-of-the-mill resurrection's going to help.
Hell, do we even want him back? He's kind of crazy.
Points at Kai. Yeah, that. I mean, we originally did come here to kill him, so.
Do you think, after what Strahd did to him, do you think the Abbot will have his mind changed? Do you think he'll be able to aid us? If not, then we can just leave him here to burn with the church.
I mean,
But we had to move. She's in danger. Ezreal's just gonna keep trying to limp across, but kind of collapse over Bolt.
Bolt will try to like grab him and like keep him on his feet. You are not in any condition to go anywhere right now. I don't think any of us are. Maybe I'm trying to be the sane one here. Sorry, normally I'm rushed headlong into everything, but I think I'm realizing for the first time I don't think we're good enough for this yet.
Well, you hear Raoul start to cry over your shoulder as he just softly keeps saying to himself she's in danger.
Well, we'll get there. We'll take care of it, but We need to sleep.
Who has to send it stone?
You begin to hear screams as the fire spreads, burning where mongrel folk are being kept.
Fuck.
Look, the burgomaster said he'd give us a place to sleep. I don't know if he's changed his mind at this point, but
After all
long-
this.
I mean, just just tell him, look, we just need the night and we'll be gone.
We could call Dave, Dan, and he can probably come pick us up if we need to. If we can't stay.
Above game, one of us has that sending stone, right?
Correct.
I think Raoul still has it. He's just gonna weakly pull it out and just kind of hold his arm back to Zio or whoever will take the stone.
But we'll take it.
Alright.
All right,
And
you can use sending.
yeah, he will pull out the stone and, assuming contacting Dan/Dave. Let me type. I'll type it out in the Roll20 text. It's
I know this is unlikely to do anything, but what if I pour a little bit of... Do I have extra holy water? I thought I had holy water.
Did you use yours or do you still have it?
I see one of them is used, but I don't know if I did what I did before and actually have multiple. Like I have 2 different types of perfumes.
it's up to 25, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
25 is the max.
I have holy symbol, but not holy water. Never.
Alright.
Well, if you have enough words.
Again, above game, remind me what what's her name is.
Irina.
Arena.
Or the other one.
Yeah, Raoul's gonna ask Bolt to see if he can at least have Dan get her. She's probably safest with him.
Hella side note, out of curiosity, is it raining for anyone else or is it just me?
Is it
Is
what?
it right?
Raining.
No,
Snowing.
Snowing?
I'm not looking forward towards the snow, but I'm still clear weather here.
It might be raining by May.
I saw lightning earlier.
I mean, my phone says that it's raining and thunderstorms are likely to happen.
Right now, for me, it is windy as all shit. It is
Gonna be
46 degrees.
I think that's exactly 25.
Let's see, it's Bolt, we're in Kretsk. I need to pick up fought the devil, a hurt bed, he has the blade, Irina in danger. Okay. So, let me Because I had also typed a message for a response.
It's already 1 a.m.
Oh, damn, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, and
We
after we
we
get
did
the-
like start late because we got into a whole rant.
yeah.
Mhm.
So here's the message back. Also, this is the spelling of Kretsk. It's weird spelling.
Damn.
Would I hear that, or just would I hear that message, or would everybody?
It would be you, because you have the sending stone.
Bolt would hear that and just sigh. Apparently, the devil got to Dan too.
I fucking hate this guy.
I mean, he's obviously alive, but he paid Dan to visit. I think we're gonna have to hoof it.
You need to go.
We need to rest.
At least away from the fire. Those poor people. Just hearing the screams from the inside the church.
Yeah.
Wait,
Hey.
did I melt?
No, you didn't melt. Also, because Dan has the sending spell, Bolt, you hear one more message.
He can sell us stuff, but there isn't much he can do.
Theo looks at everybody. Get to the Burgermeister's house. Ro, you come with me. And I'm going to take Ro back to the lake.
What about the burning people?
Fuck him.
Yep, the fire continues to spread as no one is doing anything to stop this fire. You hear the screams of countless mongrel folk as you do what you can to save yourselves.
Yeah, we're all heading to the Burgomasters, and they're gonna do their thing at the pool. Dan's not helping us out much anymore, and we're kind of on our own at this point.
Yeah?
I'm at least grabbing the dead celestial.
Okay, you are going to move at half speed while you're dragging this angelic being.
Okay, I'm content with that.
I think at this point we're all just taking the slow trudge back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Let's to cut to when you guys go back to the house. Cardex at the door. What happened?
Cardex at the door and asked what happened. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, tis
Oh,
the
boy.
story. I
He kicked your
haven't
ass,
yet
didn't he?
figured.
Yeah,
Yes.
there were certainly situations that made it worse, but yeah, some of us almost died.
And it's Zio and Raul that are gone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they went
Yeah.
back to the pool. Also, the devil has the blade.
And Dan and Dave
Of
had
course.
decided that they're not helping us further besides selling us stuff, so.
Until this blows over, well, it probably won't blow over, but I guess until we can convince Dan and Dave to help us again, we're on our own.
Look, we just need to keep going the way we are. Sure that we'll find some way to counter this. We just need to make sure that we're good.
Also, the Abbey's on fire.
I'm gonna assume that was him that did that, because I don't know if any of us have fire spells.
Yeah, but I mean, we kind of just took our loss and got out of there, so that thing's still burning. The citizens will probably know eventually. Somebody's gonna find out. I mean, I'm sure there was somebody awake at night that saw the devil flying into the Abbey.
They are so gonna pin it on us.
Yeah.
As you're still holding the dead body.
Mm-hmm.
Antonius. Yeah,
By
did
the way,
Antonius
that-
drag the angel all the way here? Through town?
Apparently.
By the leg.
Not by the leg. I'm not that.
By the leg.
I mean, how are you going to carry it? Because it's bigger than you. I mean, it's still a medium-sized creature, but you're medium bordering on small, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
So what's your strength?
that is a good question. My strength.
No one else is really helping Antonius drag the body.
I don't want it.
My strength modifier is 0, otherwise 10.
So, yeah, you were moving horribly slow. Like, everyone got to the house and you were still walking up to the house while they were conversing with Kardec. So you were, like, shouting down the road while dragging this angel corpse.
I would not be shouting at that rate. If I'm dragging, all my energy is going into dragging.
And I don't think there's much left of the angel corpse at this point, because it's a charred, mangled mess getting dragged across a cobblestone road. Actually, it looks more like a dirt road, so it's not getting beaten to hell, but, like, given the state of the body, there's probably not a whole lot left. So
I'm also going to use my cape to make it easier for me to drag.
okay. But eventually you do manage to get it to the house, and the burgomaster does not want to let the angel corpse in the house for understandable reasons.
Help me heal the angel.
We literally just been through this. He is crazy.
Look, Bolt would turn to the burgomaster, assuming that he's like here with us. I'm assuming that me or somebody else would have given the burgomaster the TLDR of what happened.
Yeah, we can short that out. So yeah, you basically tell the burgomaster of what was going on in the abbey, the horrible half-human, various percentages animals that lived there. Of the abbot.
Celestial had a big head and decided to use the devil's real name, and subsequently the devil paid us a visit, and we, for all intents and purposes, decided that we weren't going to side with him, so he almost killed us, and took off with the relic that we were looking for. Also, the abbey's currently on fire, so good luck with dealing with that.
Right.
And this, points this also, this guy was experimenting on the people in the abbey and turning them into horrible, like animal human hybrid creatures.
You've just given him a lot.
He also had a flesh golem.
You've given this man a lot to process in this one moment after like a few hours of being gone.
Anyway, so obviously understandable. You're not happy with us. Understandable. We probably just scarred your entire citizens for life. But obviously, we're hurt. We're tired. Most of us are tapped out magically. We probably won't be able to survive out in the woods. Let us sleep here for the night. You will be gone by morning. Yada yada.
I am honor bound by my previous agreement, but please leave as soon as possible. I don't want to get any more heat from the devil. And if what you're saying is true about what's going on in the Abbey, I'm not entirely sure whether or not it's a mercy that they are going to be caught in that fire. we're all probably going to avoid that forever. Actually, we're never going up to the Abbey of Saint Markovia ever again.
Well, I mean, you probably won't have to worry about that because everything and everyone there will be burned alive, but that's beside the point.
Right. Good night.
I mean, hey, once the Abbey burns down, you could build something else on top of it.
I don't know if we will. It might be cursed. Oh, hey, I forgot to turn the alerts off, but we're being rated by Hero Zone. Hey, everyone. Our heroes survived an encounter with Strahd. Barely.
Very much barely.
I fucking hate him.
They are level 6 now, I believe. 6?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So you can imagine how that went. But all of you hunker down to rest as we move over to Raul and Zio once again at the lake. It seems the devil did not come back here and destroy the lake or do whatever he was gonna do.
Theo will carry Bro to the edge of the water as he sits down on the ground and he'll like snort and steam will come out his nose. He's going to use second wind so that he can feel a little bit better. And he looks at Raul. Get in the water.
Get in the water.
Thank you, Zio.
Steel dust. Oh,
And
thank
Raul
you
will
very
get
much.
in. The whole time you were carrying him, Raul just kind of was like, crying from the wounds, but also just from the situation. Zio probably knows more than anyone. Those are tears of someone who's afraid to lose someone very
Oh
important to
yes,
them.
here's to many more. I don't.
And
I think I
Raul
threw out.
stepped
Oh no,
into
I
the
didn't.
water.
Here, steel dust.
Oh dear.
This is
So yelling seems
You
to
know
have
what
done the
this is?
shout out.
I'm dedicating.
Was
So
it not
there's a clip
supposed to?
playing. Normally we would, but since we're D&D, it kind of interferes with the scene that was playing out.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
There's some Snapple.
It's okay.
ASMR for
Even
you,
though I
Steel Dust.
turned it
Thank you.
off, it still seems to be playing. So let me first off remove that. See if that... Okay. Sorry. Please continue.
As he
all
watches him, there's a reason why he don't want you to have your memories. Since you two know each other, you probably know something about him. Or he doesn't want you to remember something. We need that information. It can help us, probably help us defeat him. And who knows, you might know more locations to get stuff to defeat him. So, bro, we need you to get in the water.
Thank you, Zio. Raul just takes a deep breath, filled with a renewed determination, and steps into the water.
Right. You lie back in the water, obviously enough where your head is above it. You lie back, take a deep breath, as you feel the water soaking within you. Zio, from the shore, you notice as his body begins to glow ever so slightly. It's subtle, but it's definitely there. And Raul, your vision fades for a moment. You close your eyes, and you realize something. An epiphany, like a bolt of lightning out of the thin air. In your previous life, you did know Strahd. However, the name he gave you was a lie. Your true name, your name back when you were fighting alongside Strahd, was Sergei von Zarevich. And you are Strahd von Zarevich's younger brother. Or you were. And Tatiana was your fiancée.
Ooh.
You don't get much more than that, unfortunately. But now you know the truth of who you once were. Your memory that you had so long ago, when you were asleep, when you saw yourself, or a man like you, talking to a woman like Irina. That was when Sergei and Tatiana first met. He met her at a store that she worked at, and they hit it off. And he showed his brother, who he had just very recently met, his fiancée. That was when they first met. And the calm before the storm, before everything went south. That's the last bit you get from the pool.
Earl will stand up and make his way out of the pool and just look at Zio with a grim expression. He's my brother. And Sergei was my name. I was the one who was in love with Tatiana. He must have grown jealous.
That's why he didn't want you to know.
Yes.
And that also makes sense about how Irina feels.
Mm-hmm. That was all I was able to get. But the water is still here. And we're always gonna fill up as I have several vials, well, empty vials. I'm just gonna. Well, I have like an empty potion bottle. I'm gonna fill that up with the lake water.
Okay. So write down a vial of Lake of Remembrance. So above game, because it's fun, I want to share what this lake did in the vanilla game without any modifications. In the original game, if you bring Irina here, she wants to go into the lake, and the soul of Sergei is in the lake. Obviously, players are probably not going to be too keen on the spooky lake that claims to be her lover from a previous life. So they're probably going to try and, keep her from there. But if they allow Irina to get in the lake, her and Sergei escape from Barovia for forever. But since you're reincarnated, it made more sense to have this lake bring your memories back, or at least some of them. I remember when I casually ran the group, like I basically explained it. Irina was walking towards the lake like, I don't trust this. And then Strahd came and exploded the lake because he didn't want Sergei to take her.
Makes sense.
But as you set off to join the others at the Burgomaster's Manor, you notice a raven fly to a tree nearby and then fly into your path, looking at you. It caws once, twice, and then nods its head over to some of the trees nearby. Would either of you like to roll insight on the bird?
Yes.
Is it a friendly bird or is it a not friendly bird?
Zio with a 7. What the hell's with this weird bird? Why is it nodding to the bushes? Why is it standing in our path? Roll, this is very clearly a were-raven, and it has a message for you, it seems.
Zio, this is one of our friends.
Oh, I knew that.
If the raven could
Good
look at you
save.
like, sure, buddy, it
Good
would.
save.
It tilts its head and just caws at you and then flies over near the tree in the shadows, waiting for you to come over so he can transform and give you intel.
All right.
I would help Ruffle with it.
Yeah.
When
I'm just limping, but I'm fine to walk.
right. The two of you basically surround him so he can transform without anyone in the area noticing. And you see Damian Martikov. Let me grab him. Davian, excuse me, not Damien. And let me... These old bones don't quite work like they used to. But I have good news for you. You look like hell, so you probably need this. Now, if I'm recalling correctly, you had one more thing that you needed to find. Let me see if I can remember. I'm old, just give me a second here. And let me go to the players. There we go. If I remember, the reading you gave me was about a faceless god. Well, a ways south from here, like a long ways, past Selenka Pass, there's a temple. I managed to fly in there, and there, sure enough, is a statue of a god without a face. So, odds are, one of the items of power is gonna be in there.
Thank you. But we also have grim news as well. TLDR. TLDR, Strahd attacked, took a relic, burned down the abbey. He's very angry.
Oh, fuck. Well, no one said this was gonna be easy, but that's really bad news. We can continue scouting, see if we find any intel. Obviously, we're not going to be able to attack the devil directly or get too close, but we'll see what we can find.
Do you think you can locate it?
What did you say?
Do you think you can locate it?
Well, we don't really have any clues, but we have a pretty expansive network, so it might be possible. But I don't get your hopes up quite yet. If you have any way to locate things, does he know about... Not sure if he knows about Madame Ava or not, so let me do just a flat intelligence check from him. Sure fucking doesn't. If there's any way you know anyone who could locate objects or something... Didn't you say a fortune teller gave you, like, the intel from before or something? Something like that?
Yes.
Eh.
Yeah. Madame Eva from the Vistani.
Well, maybe this Madame Ava might be able to help you again. I don't know nothing about fortune telling, but hey. It's something. Well, hopefully getting this item's gonna go better than the last one. I'm rooting for you. And if no one has anything else to say, he's going to transform back into a raven while you're providing him cover and fly off.
Let's get back to the others and make a plan from there.
Agreed.
Start making our way back to the Burgermeister's house.
All right. I imagine you're going to tell the others of everything you've just uncovered.
Yep. Yep, the stuff from the memory pool and what Davian told us.
Alright, so there is a little bit of hope left.
Well, What do we do now, aside from rest?
We keep what we were planning to do. We'll go back to Valaki, gear up, and then we'll go get the rock.
Maybe we can get some intel from that Van Richten guy.
And then, if need be, we can take Irene out with us to make sure she stays safe.
Considering what's happened, I don't know if that's a good idea.
I can't leave her by herself. Not with that devil around. I don't want to risk all your guys' livelihoods. But I have
Well,
to
too
keep her
late
safe.
there. We already are risking our livelihoods to help you out.
And I'm very grateful.
Like,
Did
And I'm
you see Karnak start or chuckling before he actually clutches his ribs because it still hurts.
I mean, we did just rush that building just to fight Strahd to get that sword back in the stone.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of sad or kind of happy I didn't go with you because I was not feeling it after that.
you're alright, Kardak. Thank you for standing up for us.
Like if it wasn't obvious when I was questioning him, I was never gonna take his fucking deal in the first place. You heard my story. If my father took the opportunity to save his best friend / cousin and tell the guy who gave it to him to go to hell, what the hell do I do if I take it for my own selfish gain? Call it draconic pride. I'm not gonna do anything that selfish for anyone else. I want to help everyone save this place.
Well, I'm in it for the long haul now. He's made it personal.
I think we all are now. I mean, we're stuck here regardless.
Now he knows we're going against him. It's only a matter of time before we meet up again. We
And
just have to be ready for the. We just have to be ready for the next time.
And watch out for anybody that's affiliated with him. So we have to be more on our toes now.
I don't know if there's many people left in Barovia that are with Strahd. They're either against him or they're absolutely terrified of him.
Again, though, we need to stop saying his name. Now more than ever, we can't let him know where we are.
Could stick with Leechmouth like I've been calling him.
Where's the devil?
I like my version better.
I do
Fits him a
too.
lot more.
Our mutual friend.
The unredeemable brother.
The G-Man.
If that is what having a brother is like, heck, I don't even have a snarky remark.
It's exactly how brothers are like.
Do you ever look over to Kai when they say that?
What? I missed it.
To Kai?
Ikai has brothers and sisters.
And what exactly happened? I cut out for me.
Oh, he said, if that's what having a brother is like, I don't have a snarky remark.
And I chimed in with, that's exactly how brothers are like.
You know what? Not too far off.
I can't speak for brothers, but I do have a little sister who would probably do something that's stupid.
I mean, my sister would probably try to beat my ass just to prove that she could. That's about
Same.
it.
Between you and me, she probably could too. She's a way better fighter than I am.
I'm not gonna give her the chance. You just give him a wink. But yeah, that I think he's definitely not your family, Wolfie.
You are all the closest thing to family I have now. Thank you all. Remember, I was just gonna shed a couple more tears before passing out.
Gonna catch him.
You see that he has the vial of the pool water in his hand.
She's just gonna pick it up and put it in his pocket. Okay, we need to get him to bed.
You all need to get to bed. We leave.
Yeah.
We leave when the first person wakes up. Faster we're out, faster we can get stuff done.
Makes sense.
So where are the
Also-
beds?
He has guest rooms for all of you.
Just gonna drag him upstairs and put him in the bed.
Yeah.
Zio will help you.
We're gonna get that sword. And he's gonna have it. As he points to Raoul. I think it would be appropriate for him to have that.
Sure.
Does anyone have holy water as a last-ditch effort to save this very much dead celestial?
Did you really want that celestial to live?
Again, the angel's
Maybe he'll have a
outside.
change of heart.
Angel is outside because the burgomaster did not want to allow the corpse in his house.
Fair.
No, you haven't asked. You haven't asked Zio yet. Never mind.
I mean, personally, I think we should have left it in the fire, but alright.
You know what? Agreed.
I mean, it's only his cat. They do what the fuck they want.
It seems like a microaggression.
Look, Antonius, I'm just gonna say, you pissed off Strahd, and now you're trying to resurrect the guy who literally experimented on people. You're kind of 0 for 2 right now.
And wisdom saving throw. I forgot to have you do that the first time you said his name.
We literally made it a point not to say his name anymore.
Leech mouth.
I forgot.
Or you know the devil.
Literally any other name.
Hell, even that asshole could work.
We can
Limp
call him
dick.
Daddy for all we care.
That
Ew,
love sick
no.
asshole. Yeah.
Limp dick.
Alright, wisdom save.
I like limp dick.
That one.
Yeah.
Go outside, Bolt.
Look, Bolt's tired. He's gone down twice. Right now, his brain is just like,
So he's just gonna see a cat. And he decides to look, all he's just gonna see is just you sitting there.
Okay. So above game, he has heard all the conversation since the first time his name was mentioned.
Of course he did.
Fuck.
He knows we're here.
I mean, regardless,
I mean, in all fairness, like, it's not like we were gonna be able to leave.
yeah, it's like we kind of have to stay here to recover.
Mhm.
Right, well,
So are we trying to heal?
yeah, I think the consensus is it's time to go to bed.
Yep.
Leave the
Yep.
angel.
Everyone tried a long rest.
If anyone has holy water,
I don't think holy water's
Antonius
gonna.
will try and snatch it for the
I don't-
purpose of attempting to heal this celestial.
I don't think holy water's gonna help him.
I had a holy water, but I gave it to Irina as a keepsake.
Mm.
Fair, fair.
I mean, I can make it, but I
I
need
can-
silver.
I can make it too.
All you need is silver. Do you want to use a silver dagger?
You need 50 silver, I think.
I think it's 25, actually. Yeah, it's 25, and it has to be powdered.
So if you powdered that silver dagger, then maybe you could make some holy water with it, but
There's only one person here that can do that. You got that accent shit. Just you get back to the house.
I'm pretty sure at this point, while you're trying to mess with the angel, Antonia, Zio's like passed out upstairs completely. Probably snoring at this point.
For some reason, I keep thinking of you snoring, Draco.
Kai is gonna go up to Evie.
Hmm?
Are you alright?
That was a lot. I didn't really even do anything. I felt
I don't think there was a lot that you could do at that moment. Besides, he had us on the ropes. I couldn't do anything.
don't know what annoys me more. The fact that I wasn't really able to do anything, or the fact that I felt sorry for him when he told us that bullshit story at the lake.
I have heard stories about some people like him, and I've learned my lesson from that. I'm not going to trust anything that that man says unless he has solid proof. But we lived, and that just means that we need to get stronger and better for the benefit of everyone on this land and
Right.
us.
Right. It's gonna take a lot of training.
I'm used to it. Might have to do some tonight, actually, just to get a head start.
Maybe I'll join you. I said I didn't really get to do much, so I'm still full of some energy.
Spar?
Sounds like a plan. Maybe we could do something a little extra after the sparring.
If you win, as he just walks out.
She cracks her knuckles. Oh, well, now I really want to win.
And the inside, he's screaming.
I think this is a good place to end it, honestly.
Honestly, yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking about that. I was just about
It's
to do the
almost 2
wind
a.m.
down.
Let's let the sparring and put presumably what happens next be theater of the mind for the audience.
Yeah. You all rest. Whoever won that sparring match, who could say, really? I mean, Evie and Kai know who won. And maybe he may or may not have a few scratch marks on his back tomorrow. Who could say? As you all wind down and get your well-earned rest, I think that's where we're going to end the session for tonight. Honestly,
What a roller coaster.
yeah. I did not see it going that way, honestly.
No.
No,
I don't
any of
think
us
you were
did.
expecting us to attempt to actually attack Strahd.
No, I wasn't. I mean, when you started running after him, I expected y'all to at least try to get the items back. I was not expecting you to actively antagonize him after he had left.
Real quick, Draco, I did send you something that pertains to to a plenty reward.
Oh. Did I have a pun redeem that I
Because
didn't realize?
Yeah, there was one.
I sent you one.
Ah,
Sent thing on hands. I'm like, we need a bit of levity after this. I'm gonna send it to him.
I don't know who needs to know this, but even if a bear wears socks and shoes, he still has bare feet.
Uh-huh.
It's true. It's very true.
Thank you.
Yeah, all I gotta say is the reason why Zero attacked is he downed the people that he thinks as his children now. He went Papa Bear mode and he went to attack. Even though he fell the window, jumped through the window.
Yeah.
Great session, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was stressed.
Understandable.
Yeah, that was stressful.
My heart was pounding.
Did we level up?
Nope, you didn't get the
didn't.
weapon of power.
Nope, we didn't get the sword, so no level up. But
We got
hey,
our ass kicked. That's what happened.
Yeah.
we earned that.
You sure did.
Here, take
Thank
3
God.
plenty rewards.
All right,
Thank God I'm resistant to fire.
Must be nice.
It's really nice.
Okay, let's see. Tea bags are going up in price. Anger is brewing across the nation. I was walking in the jungle, and I saw this lizard on his hind legs telling some brilliant jokes. I turned to a local tribesman and said, "That lizard's really funny." He said, "That's not a lizard. He's a stand-up chameleon." If you're dating a girl who doesn't like Star Wars puns, you're looking for love in Alderaan places.
Oh my God.
Wow.
By the sound of that laugh, I think Draco, you're fine.
What?
Well, yeah, because Alderaan's got exploded.
It's true.
Just like the Abbey.
Yeah, exactly like the Abbey. Go figure. But let's start going around the horn, de-introducing. Anyone want to start off? Or...
I can go first because I gotta get up early in the morning.
then
do
yes.
something. Hello, I'm Hoshi. You can find me on all the social medias. You can see me streaming on my channel on Tuesdays, playing Soros on and Fail Bullet Board, or over here playing party games with everybody. You can also find me on our every other Tuesday on Burnon's Vaughn's channel to play Face Our Lives. Find me here on Wednesdays playing this. Hopefully we can. I hope we find that sword again. I really do. Because Strahd is pissing me off.
It was pissing me off the whole time.
You can find me, Draco, and Chaco on Thursday playing Baldur's Gate 3. As we're going through the Shadow Forest again. Going through the Shadow Forest. And that's it for me. I'll see you guys later.
Have a good night. Who's going next?
I'll go next. Hello, I am Thanatos. I play Kai Vermilion, and you can usually find me here with Draco, either playing party games or this Curse of Strahd, or you can find me with the Lost Knights tomorrow, playing as Solrook the Lizard Folk Artificer, where we are probably finally at the end of this dungeon that has lasted a year. I want out. But other than that, that's it.
All right, who are you gonna throw it to?
Chaco.
Hello, I'm Chocolate Zombie 101. You find me on all the social medias. This is Chocolate Zombie 101. I also stream on Twitch. I'm at some point probably going to finish my Astrobot Platinum Trophy run, and up next will probably be either a plat run of the Dead Space remake, and probably Ghost of Tsushima director's cut. Because Ghost of Yotun is coming next year, and I want to do a full, complete playthrough of Tsushima before that happens. When I'm not streaming on my Twitch channel, I also stream on Thursdays, Baldur's Gate 3. When I'm not doing that, Tuesdays, you can find me here, or you can find me over on twitch.tv/burnoutfawn every other Tuesday for Phase of Our Lives. Earlier in the day, Tuesday, you can find me, Daluna, and many others over on twitch.tv/twitchperson for Power Rangers Cyberstrike, our Power Rangers tabletop RPG campaign. We're currently on hiatus for a couple of weeks, but stay tuned to when we'll be back. Wednesdays, you can find me here. Thursdays, obviously, you can find me streaming Baldur's Gate on my channel with Draco and Hoshi. And on Fridays, you can find me over on twitch.tv/OwnerBosco, as I have a wrestling character on MNW Friday Night Flashbang. The Chocolate Zombie Graven Allen. We're actually about to have our breakdown pay-per-view this coming weekend on Sunday. So tune in for that. A lot of special things are being planned for that. And also that following Monday will be MNW's Monday Night Warzone's Apocalypse Meltdown pay-per-view. So if you like wrestling, if you like WWE 2K games, tune in for that. And then I'll send it over to Daluna. You haven't gone yet, right?
Yes.
All right.
You know, a thought occurred to me before you get started. I did not have Bolt and Kardec roll for their addiction to dream pastries.
You want me to do that real quick?
Yeah, we could just get that done real quick.
I was also gonna ask, since the addiction was the tail was addicted.
Yeah, you're not affected by that anymore, so you don't have to. I just need a con
Alright,
save from the two
save,
of you.
Go. 22. He's
Okay,
fine.
You're fine. Bolt, you're
Bolt
eating.
is not.
You know what? I'm burning my inspiration. Fuck it.
Okay.
11.
Yeah,
He's still not fine.
You cannot control yourself. You eat one of your slices.
Yeah. Well, you know
I'm
what?
gonna point out that Kardec does not have any more. He didn't get any from the hags. He's like, I don't care.
That's right. So you'll go through withdrawal if you don't eat one when you want one.
I have 2 pies. I have 12 servings, so I'm in it for the long haul in case I fail.
And I also have extra.
Hey, Kardec, you could steal from someone if you don't have them right away, if that's your prerogative.
These are drugs.
They are indeed.
Nah, I'm good for now.
Drugs.
Anyway. Hello, my name is Dylan13. You can find me on Blue Sky, Twitter. God, I gotta stop saying Twitter. Twitch, YouTube, TikTok at Dylan13. You will find me, as Chaco said, next Tuesday on Burnout Vaughn's channel, and then next Wednesday here again. And whenever there's a party game, I'm gonna try to at least join. I had a great time with the session today. I love
like, I'm like, yeah, I died again. Kardak's not as good of a fighter as his dad was.
It's okay, man.
But you'll notice, when Kardak died, he didn't try to run away.
True.
So that
I'm
makes him
proud.
better? Question mark?
Kai's dad would be better proud.
Yeah.
Like, above game, like, if Kardak at the end of this tells Argyle he died now 2 times, possibly more by the time we're done with this, he's gonna be like, oh, you are a much braver man than I am, because I would have bolted as soon as the first death happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's it for me.
Let's see. Who has not gone? I think it's just Yelling and me. And Broaden.
Broden.
And brought him.
I was gonna say Broaden was the one I was actually gonna get next.
Alright.
Because I thought he was the one that hadn't gone yet.
Hello. I'm Broden. You can just find me here on Wednesdays being the sad wolf boy. Being even more sad now. And I don't really have anything to plug except, follow everyone who has, plugged their own stuff. Everyone's doing great. Amazing session, everyone. Feel the dread of Barovia. Now we're actually playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, starting to feel the dread.
There was a nice little lull at the very beginning because Strahd was giving you a chance to, get acclimated, to maybe take him up on his deal.
Strahd was like, you know what? You can just say we're still thinking on it. I'll leave you alone. We'll take care of everything. But then no, we had to go and talk down to him. We had to go and start running our mouths, and now look where we are.
It's fine.
Oh
I tried to
no!
convince him that was a convincing thing to do, a safety blanket for us. Just like it's a safety blanket for all of us to go into his castle.
I mean, it would
Yeah,
have
we all-
maybe worked, but he did want you to choose. And also, I think it was Zio who started talking shit to him at that point. And that just sort of destroyed that argument you had.
Just like,
I mean, we all kind of collectively did some shit talking.
I
Yeah.
tried the Andrew side, but now I'm trying to try the mom side.
I mean, I honestly, I think what happened is that we should have just shut up Mr. Celestial Man the minute he tried to speak his name the first time.
I mean, honestly, from DM's perspective, I think you should have taken his deal there and either taken a dip or taken the sword.
Yeah.
It's like that
Had to
way
level up.
you would have gotten something out of this. Instead, you chose the worst option, none of the above.
I mean,
Well, the
like,
dip happened still.
Actually, no, technically you chose to let him get the sword in place of memories. So never
Yep.
mind.
in the most rudimentary, effed up way, yeah.
Honestly, he could have tampered with the lake, but he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, also in all fairness, he did just bust and take the thing and was just gonna leave. I mean, we tried to stop him, but at that point, it was just like, yeah, he was just gonna keep fireballing us, and somebody decided to antagonize him even more and cause more fireballs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
I'm
is
now-
fine.
I mean,
I'm afraid for baby Gararino's life, so whatever, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah,
On
no,
the-
we're gonna
Yelly,
get
you can
to her.
plug yourself now.
on the positive side of things, maybe the antagonizing of him kept him from dealing with the lake, because he didn't have time to do it. He was too busy exploding some of you.
Some of us were like, "You spell like a bitch." Felt nothing.
I didn't
And
feel
now
that
we're,
fireball.
And now we're about to head back to Valaki on foot. So, barring the fact that there's potentially going to be random encounters, there's also the possibility that Valaki may also be end up being
Fired?
attacked while we're there. Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm terrified for next session. Yelling, tag yourself.
Yes, yelling. You still need to go.
Hello. I am Yell Telemanlo. I'm usually either yelling at me or yelling at BBT on most, if not all, platforms. And although I haven't been streaming, I've been making lots and lots of posts on Blue Sky and also memes posts because I've been watching a lot of Arium streamers recently. So yeah, I might be regularly streaming again by next week, since the family situation back home is normalizing again. And yeah, Draco, my love.
Aww. Hey everyone, you already found me here. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays. Monday's Persona 5 Royal. We just started a new palace, Kumara's Palace, very sci-fi, very fun. Tuesdays, as previously mentioned, you can find us over at Burnout Vaughn's for Phase of Our Lives, where I'm pretty sure we're going to try and break into a hag's house again and take some things. That's Tuesday. Wednesdays, you can find our heroes here as they recoup after Strahd admittedly handed them their asses. And see where they can pick up the pieces and recover and get the next item. Thursdays, you can find us over here where we're doing Baldur's Gate 3. We're still in the Cursed Shadowlands, and I think we're getting closer to Moonrise Tower, so we're doing some stuff over there. Friday is Breath of the Wild, where I have to go to a very, very cold section of the map, and I don't have the gear for it. So I'm going to be running through an ice cold mountain trying to stay alive. And Saturday, we're playing Fear and Hunger 2, where I'm trying to get the last remaining idols I need to get within... We're on the second day. I only have like a day and a half left in-game before shit hits the fan, so we'll just have to see how that goes. But with all of that said and done, how about we find someone to raid? Let's see. Let me do a refresh really quick to make sure. Who is Leve?
I have MG McFly, Hinatu, Arkolf is doing Elden Ring. Tiefling Melissa,